Money, homie making good, my money need a loan. I'm just getting money, I'm just getting money, homie making good, my money need a loan. I'm just getting money, I'm just getting money, homie making good, my money need a loan. I'm just getting money, I'm just getting money, homie making good, my money need a loan. Money, homie making good, my money need a loan. I'm just getting money, I'm just getting money, homie making good, my money need a loan. I'm just getting money, I'm just getting money, homie making good, my money need a loan. I'm just getting money, I'm just getting money, homie making good, my money need a loan.
Hey guys, sorry about that, man. Welcome to the Coaches Talk. This is your boy, Coach Ricks. Before we get started, please hit that like button, hit that red subscribe button, man. Ring the bell, man, so you won't miss any content that I got going forward. Hey, man, sorry, man, that I was late. I wanted to bring this emergency podcast today. Normally, I don't come this early on Sundays, but there's a lot going on, man. I guess we've all heard about Zack Alley taking the job at West Virginia. Been a lot of fans and everything, man, just eating his ass alive and everything, man. And I'm here to address some of the issues and everything, man. With that, maybe give you guys a little bit of insight on why he did that. I mean, that if you look at it, man, that is a business decision. I mean, maybe there were some more internal things going on in Oklahoma that he knew about. And I guess maybe he just wanted to do it for job security, man. Yeah, yes, on the Cowboy. Hey, you got to think about your family, man. I mean, I get it that he loves BV, man, and BV is like a mentor to him. But you got to think about your family. And if I can get 3 years guaranteed somewhere else to bring my defense strategy there, and I will be the head guy calling defense versus at a place where I'm calling somebody else's defense and they're looking over my shoulder a lot, that makes it kind of easy, for me to just jump ship and everything. Even though it might not be a great landing spot for me, you guys just look at the job security when it comes to that and everything. And yeah, I did hear about Lewis Carter entering the transfer portal. I mean, and there's going to be a lot more. There's going to be a lot more, uh, but there might be some shining light at the end of the tunnel. As you guys know, I'm on the East Coast and everything, man, and I am a member of the Clemson Insider. I have a family member that is on the board there, and I try not to mention him a lot because I want to make sure that I get my I's dotted and my T's crossed. But it looks like Dabo is getting ready to fire his defensive coordinator, Wes Goodwin, and if he does that, BV has always been trying to get Wes Goodwin to follow him when he went to Oklahoma. But the reason he stayed was because he was going to be the defensive coordinator at Clemson. So if we do, if Dabo does fire him, which all signs point to that, I'm going to bring up the Clemson Insider, the media board, and everything, where they've been talking about it ever since the Texas loss about firing Goodwin and maybe going with a more experienced defensive coordinator. If that's the case, we will have the final piece to the Brent Venables defense when he was at. What's going on, Mike, man? Let's bring in Mike Legend,
Well,
man, when we talk about this, man. What's going on, bud?
good. I'm glad you brought me in because Sooner Cowboys. Yes, Lewis is gone, but he was only going to be a rotational piece. He wasn't a starter. So get off that.
Oh, well, like I was just saying before you came in, if all points, if everything is what we're reading here, and like I said, I'm gonna bring it up. I'm gonna bring
Yeah.
it up here. I was telling you about it before we came on that I'm gonna bring this up on the stage so we can let them know, uh, and then go large with this. This is the Clemson Insider and everything, man, and this is what has been going on for a while here. All right, it says now that transfer portal is closing, the next big question at Clemson is what will head coach Dabo Swinney do with defensive coaching staff? One guy has already left. He's went to Pitt. There's a few more that might be jumping ship as well. But it's pointing that Dabo is not happy with the defense, and he's looking for a more experienced defensive play caller. So Brent wanted to take Wes Goodwin along with Miguel Chavis and Todd Bates and everything, but he stayed because he could be a defensive coordinator. And like I said, this is not edged in stone. This is just what we're reading from the Clemson Insider, and there are some more talking around here about that. That could be done as soon as Tuesday or Wednesday of next week. I think they're trying to wait till the holidays are over to announce this. But if this is true, if we don't go, and I don't know if all you fans are going to be happy with, if we go to Brandon Hall, who's been a defensive coordinator before. So
Yeah.
I just don't know if the fans are going to be happy with the hire from within again.
Yeah.
I just don't know. I don't want to. That's a
Yeah,
lot.
we do have some PTSD after hiring from within with Latrell and Joe John. So yeah.
Yeah, man. Hey, but look, if it happens, hey, it's good. Um, but I mean, yeah, 90% of people would do the same thing. I mean, hey, I'm not going I'm not mad because I've been hearing this on the East Coast for the longest. So I was more happy. So that's why I was like, wow, is Oklahoma doomed? Help might be on the way. Help might be coming. If you get that final piece in Wes Goodwin and put him with Deep BV, Chavis, and Bates,
Mm-hmm.
that is the core that was at Clemson doing all this, doing these championship runs and CFP, visits that they had at Clemson. Uh, I don't think nobody would be upset. Uh, I'm not saying, I mean, if you look at it, to me, if we get Wes Goodwin, there would be an upgrade. I'm not,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, uh, but that's just what we're hearing here on the East Coast and everything. So I was going to read something, but I just thought that we'll just jump into it and just see how would fans feel, how would you feel, Legend, if they decided to go with Brandon Hall?
I wouldn't mind Brandon Hall. I would, because he's already been a DC at two places. He's got the experience.
Yeah.
And he's pretty much had success. I think what was it, Troy?
Yeah.
That he was at. He was a successful DC at Troy. I wouldn't mind B Hall being a
Yeah.
DC. I wouldn't mind that at all.
Well, here's the thing. They were talking about it today. I was watching Clemson Insider. They have a news station here on campus, and they were talking about it, and it's going to happen. They just don't know when.
Right.
So they were talking about with Zack Alley taking this position, and they even said it with Zack Alley taking this position at West Virginia, maybe Oklahoma move swiftly to just bring in Wes Goodwin, and then there it is.
Mm-hmm.
Now, as I've been telling you guys for the longest, Clemson players are coming. This would be the final nail in the coffin to where you got the linebackers coach / defensive coordinator coach leaving to go to Oklahoma where everybody else is at. You don't think that he's going to take some people with him?
He gonna bring some people. He gonna bring some Joes with him.
Now, here's a big difference. BV got promoted as a head coach. Goodwin got fired. So I'm pretty sure he's like, I don't give a damn. I'm taking whoever wants to come.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's going to be that animosity, and
Well,
Steve G. I think he will. I really think.
who? What?
Oh, Steve G says, I doubt BV would take from Dabo.
Oh no, that 3 years over. That 3 year gap is over. No, they were talking about that online today as well. Is that BV told him and everything, I don't want to take anything now, but I'm going to give you 3 years. That's been proven. That's been said on almost every podcast, every news station, every anything. That was what BV told him. I'm gonna give you 3 years. That 3 years is up.
Mm-hmm.
Mainly because his boys were there. He left his boys there to finish and graduate and everything. So I'm just saying, if you get Goodwin, That is an upgrade. That is a damn upgrade. I love
Yeah,
Zack Alley, man. Don't get me wrong. I love Zack Alley. But Goodwin, I mean, Goodwin's like what, 38, 39. So it
yeah,
ain't like it's that big of an age gap.
exactly,
So uh
exactly.
I just hope we do get him, to be honest, and everything. Uh well, the linebacker depth is thin, but guys, we're going to be getting a lot of players from the CFP and other places and everything. And just because we don't get someone now doesn't mean that we don't get somebody when the spring portal opens.
Hmm.
Just because we don't get them now, I would love to get them now so we can get them implemented into this, the structure of how we're going to do things. But now that Zach Alley is gone, it seemed like everything switched back over to the offense. Ooh, we
Now,
got we got Arbuckle and John Mateer. So I guess we're gonna have to. The defense never been a problem.
mm-mm.
It's
And
always
here's
offense.
here's an interesting fact I didn't know about Zach Alley. Do you
What's that?
know he didn't have one recruit this season on that?
No, he didn't. He didn't go get no one and everything. Everybody was already there when he got there. So that's the one good thing about when he leaves. Nobody is going to follow him. I mean, it would be hard if someone would just follow him just off faith. You know, Tim
Hmm.
McKay says, as long as we have BV, we have good defense. I have zero concern. Here's the only concern I have about BV. The only concern, and I wrote it down, and it bothered me, is that your loyalty and your the way you are as a young man in the faith, a guy of faith in God, you are allowing pride to get in your way.
Pride cometh before the fall.
He had 6 players: Barrett Carter, Brian Greasy, and 3 others noticeable defensive players wanted to leave when BV left, but he said no. 6 starting defensive players for the 2020 Clemson team wanted to follow him, and he said no. So
Yep.
we would have had this problem solved a long time ago.
Yeah.
So I just think that right now BB has to understand I can't stand on those. I can't stand on that pride no more. Pride is what's getting me in this situation.
Yeah. Like I
So
said,
I'm
Coach, pride cometh before the fall.
well, we'll see. So the Cowboys, I really don't mind hiring from within. It's BB defense. The offense is what needed help. But now I am worried about linebacker room, and let's see what Dominic Williams. Here's the thing about linebackers. Oklahoma has a lot of linebackers, and just because we lost Lewis doesn't mean that we're not going to be depth. That's if we get Goodwin, he is a linebackers coach. BV linebackers coach. If we get those guys back together again, I have no problem no more.
No.
I really don't. I really don't. So we'll have to just wait and see. I really,
And we still got our main nucleus of linebackers, so I'm not worried.
hey Jesse, hey, I think everybody PTSD don't want nobody hiring from within, but we can't be biased because Seth Luttrell lied on his resume to get the job, and now we're gonna hold Brandon Hall, fire to the feet, feet to the fire and everything by not allowing him to get this job. He has done it at a higher level
Than Seth has.
than Seth has, and you're calling defense that you've been knowing for the last four. He's been calling his defense too for the last 4 years. Josh said, why wouldn't BB take reins as DC and say playing a coach and use that money for top notch portal take? I mean, you're gonna just replace them. They're already getting an extra $20 million and everything to try to go out and get players. So if you take Seth, I mean, what was Zach Alley making? 900,000? I believe
Something
he's
like
making.
that.
I believe well, when you get Goodwin, it's gonna be a million. It's gonna be a
No
million.
doubt.
That is an upgrade. Uh, Thunder OU. If like I said, it looked all points are pointing toward Wes Goodwin, the defensive coordinator at Clemson, who is on the chopping block here in the next few days. Uh, well, he didn't get fired. That's what the all the insiders at Clemson insiders that Dabo is waiting to after the holidays, which I commend that, man. You don't want to fire nobody, man, on the holidays, man. But at the same point in time, when I know it's coming, shit, just let me know. If I know it's coming, just tell me now. Shit, I can go ahead and go and try to find me a job somewhere else. But they're talking about it right here. And if you guys, even if you guys want to go on to the Clemson Insider message board, you'll read all this stuff. So I ain't got to read it. I mean, they're talking about all points are pointing that Goodwin is heading to Oklahoma to follow BV. So that might be our new defensive coordinator. So that would be good. Yes, we need to get this DC hired quickly for stability, but as long as we know that the offense is going to be good, this defense is still going to be good enough to where what if we could have scored 30 points every game this year, how many games would we have won?
All of them.
At least 30.
At least 30.
Well, it ain't, hey, Stephen G, it ain't that he's taken from Dabo. If Dabo fires Wes Goodwin like all points are pointing that he's going to do, he's not taking from Dabo. He's given one of his good friends a job. So
yeah,
that's a big difference. Why did get?
It's not like we poached.
Well, the reason why he got fired and everything is that Dabo wants Brent Venable's defense, and only one that can do that is BV. But if you put Goodwin back with Chavis and back with Bates and back with BV, you're gonna get the old Clemson defense because that's the four-headed horseman.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the four horsemen that everybody was talking about. If Brent would have got Goodwin when he left, he wouldn't have hired what's his name, Todd Roof.
Exactly, Ted Roof.
Ted Roof. He wouldn't have hired him if he wanted Goodwin to follow him, but Goodwin was going to be the defensive coordinator at Clemson. That's why he didn't go.
Man, Ted Roof, what a joke. I didn't like him. Anyway.
Yeah, I don't think Dominic Williams is going to leave. I think he's staying. I don't know, Comanche. I don't know if Brendan Hall was a DC at Jackson State. I don't know. I know he was at Troy, and I want to say somewhere else. He was. I don't have my stats up right now. Oh man, Sooner Cowboy, man, you are killing me with this one. Ready for my Dallas Cowboys season to end just through a pick six to Philly. This football season has been so horrible. Hey man, look, it's gonna get worse before it gets better, man. That's what I can tell you. Let's see. Prefer outside hire. Well, like I said, Mr. B, all my money is gonna be on Goodwin. When he gets fired at Clemson, if I'm online, if I'm near my social media, I'll put it out there. But all points are pointing to Tuesday or Wednesday because Dabo also wants to hire him another defensive coordinator. Maybe he might hire from within, or maybe he might hire somebody from the outside. But he wants. They said that he wants a more mature defensive coordinator. Now, what that means, I have no idea. A more mature defensive coordinator.
Mm-hmm.
So we will see. They recruited over Carter. Yeah, that's funny, Lou. Yeah, that's funny. You stupid. I also think he hires from within because of his loyalty. Now, look, the one thing about the loyalty thing, man, that bothers me is that, look, Joe C has to stop giving his 2 cents in when it comes to who Brent hires and who he, does all these things.
Mm-hmm.
You got to take, I read some articles, man, this morning while I was doing my prep for this. And there were some things that I read, man, that I didn't know that really disturbed me, is that Joe C cannot hold Brent's hands behind his back and try
No.
to tell him who he should hire just to save the university money. Excuse my language. Fuck that.
Yeah,
We're
see that.
we're beyond that. We're beyond that. Let's just try to save money for the university. We're beyond that.
Yeah, I have been saying. I said this on my live yesterday. I honestly think I think Joe C's shelf life is getting close to expiration. I have lost any kind of faith I've lost in Joe C.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion. I mean, here now, granted, coach, we want since Joe C got hired in 1998, we've had one national championship. We've played for, let's see, we played against LSU and Florida for the national championship. Lost. We lost. Now, granted, we won Big 12 championships, yeah, but one stinking national championship in 26 years at OU, unacceptable to me.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Kyle, I agree with you on this. That's why I say getting Wes Goodwin won't be, BV would only hire DC to run his own defense. Well, that's the whole point. Goodwin was running BV's defense, but he wasn't getting the players that BV was getting because BV was at Oklahoma. So the players that you need to run the defense at Clemson. Here's the thing, Sooner Legend. If me and you are coaches,
Yeah.
and you're the defensive coordinator, and I'm the OC coordinator, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm the OC, and you leave to go take another job somewhere else,
Mm-hmm.
and there's somebody that's under you that I hire to run your defense,
Mm-hmm.
how well do you think they can run your defense?
It all depends on how well I train them, coach.
Thank you.
I hope that the person under me that I've been grooming, that's been practicing with. I hope that when are you the OC or are you the head coach?
I'm the OC.
Okay. I hope the head coach has enough confidence from my teachings and my experience as a DC that the person who I choose will can run my system. Does that make any sense, coach?
No, yeah. No. The reason I was saying is that it's kind of hard to run somebody else's defense because even though I've seen you do your defense and I've seen you in action multiple and multiple times,
Mm-hmm.
you might call something, I might call something different.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just the terminology of it. Everybody said that Zack Alley came in and made the defense a little bit more vocal friendly to where the terminology and everything was a little bit easier to understand versus the way BV did it. If you bring in Goodwin to Oklahoma, terminology is the same.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same. Now,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. There's one name that I would go get, and people thought I was crazy.
Who's that, coach?
I'm still to this day old school
Rock'em Sock'em.
crazy. Hey, look, until I can't breathe no more, I'm always gonna think that Muschamp is a great defensive coordinator. Terrible head
Will
coach.
Muschamp? He sure is.
Terrible head coach.
But a head DC.
Terrible coach. Damn good. See, everybody thinks that Kirby Smart is the one that's running that defense.
Mm-hmm.
It's mainly Will Muschamp in the background.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm just keeping it real. Will Muschamp is to me still one of the best defensive coordinators behind Brent Venables. So that's who I would want. But to go get him, he's going to want to run his own defense. He's not going to run BVs. So there's only one person other than Zack Alley, and that's Goodwin. That's why I say if Dabo fires him, it's a given.
Mm-hmm.
Even if someone said in the comments, well, why would he want to do that for 1 year? I'd rather have a job even if it is 1 year, it who I'd rather have a job with the possibility of it being longer than not having a
Mm-hmm.
job at all. So,
Yep.
Comanche Sooner says, no, that was, I think, Jay Bly. There is no now smoke about him leaving. I don't think that I think the defensive staff is solid, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you, man. I really don't know. I'm being honest. I really don't know because it really has been a shit show this year. And I think a lot of that has to do with Josie not allowing BV to really go and do a thorough OC coaching search in the beginning of the season and just giving the job to freaking Seth. And I mean, and it ever since then it's went downhill. So I really don't know, man. I'm gonna be honest. I should I say that uh I would say before the season started that Chavis, Bates, and I would have said Alley, and I would have said Bly and Brendan Hall are safe on defense because
Uh-huh.
that was never the issue.
Exactly. I
So,
know.
oh well, I don't know, man.
Oh boy, they got a good one going on in the chat about Mateer versus Hawkins. One says that Mateer ain't better than Hawkins, and
Well, here's the thing, man. I think that Joe John Finley really, really screwed the game. He screwed the pooch against Navy.
very.
He screwed the pooch against Navy. You can't be up 14-0 in the first 8 minutes of the ball game, and then you go a goose egg into the whole rest of the damn two other quarters, and then it takes you 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter to score a touchdown. Oh man, don't get me on that shit. Do you guys think BV makes it past next season? I love BV, but it just feels like the shop is tanking to me, and I hate it, but it seems that way. Look, this is what I say about BV, man, and nobody's saying anything, but I'm gonna say it because it's getting out of hand. That man is fighting a lot.
Mm-hmm.
When your wife, man, is pretty much on her deathbed, trying to fight for her life and everything, man, and here we are as fans worrying about he ain't doing this, he ain't doing that. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Imagine someone you love, dear to you, that you've been married to for almost over 40 years and everything, man. They're fighting for their lives. And you have a fan base that's more worrying about you winning ball games and not
Then your
winning ball
family.
games than family. Let's get all this shit into perspective.
Yeah.
I respect everybody's comments, man, because yes, this is still a business. I respect all that. But this man's wife is fighting for her freaking life, and we're worrying about who we gonna get. We doomed. We this. We that. We are alive.
Yeah. We are alive.
We got great health.
We're
We
not
have
the ones out there
when
fighting for our
this
lives.
man is dealing with this, and we don't even have the common courtesy to say, "Hey, man, season's over. Let's take a few months and everything, man, to decompress. Let's jump back into this." I
Mm-hmm.
just think, man, if you look at it, Coach Roball, man, I agree with what you're saying right now. I agree, loyalty is important, but as the head coach, much must make decisions that are going to improve the football program. That is wholehearted. That's why I say, if Dabo does fire Goodwin, you've always wanted to bring his ass along when you left Clemson. Now he's fired. It's easy for you to give your friend a job who you wanted to bring in the first place. Give him a job. He knows your defense. He's ran your defense for the whole 4 years you've been gone.
Mm-hmm.
Give it to him, and then
Yep.
we're right back to where we are. So
Exactly.
it's a lot, man. It's a lot to. I think a lot of people, man, don't understand, man. When my father passed, man, I was coaching, and it definitely altered my play calling, my awareness, my attention to the game, the way I handle my players. I mean, everybody saw that I changed because my mind and my focus really wasn't there. I've even heard some say, hey, he should just step away for a while and focus on family. What good is that going to do? We're still going to hold his feet to the fire.
Mm-hmm.
We're still going to bitch and complain and cry. So I don't know, man. I really don't know. But Kyle, I don't think that's a good idea. The buyout next year will be over 35 million. He's got at least two more. This is what I'm thinking. This is what I'm thinking. If we take it with a grain of salt, Legend, do you think that if Oklahoma does go 9-3,
Hmm.
does that save his job?
I think it does. But I said this on my live last night. I'm, I would give him an 8-win season, but nothing less than 8. But if he goes 9-3, yeah, his job is safe.
Well, Kyle, I already know this. I mean, we're if we're doing this, we're saying that we're hired Arbuckle and what him and Material did. That I can tell you right now, those two coming is gonna give you at least 5 wins.
Read
Those
this
two,
comment. Read
which
this
one?
comment from Tom. Please stop repeating the narrative that Brent is some elite defensive coach. Just stop it. He has allowed more points than Alex Grinch did.
Where's it at?
It's down. It's
I
probably
see it. I see
down.
it. I see it. I see it. Venable. No, Venable's not the found his chance around us. Well, I take Brent's allowed because Brent's played tougher competition. Lincoln
Yeah,
did his in the Big 12.
yeah.
I mean, if that's what we're doing by stats, then we got to
If
do
we're
by
going to,
strength of schedule as well because Oklahoma had one of the toughest schedules this year. I mean, and like I said, Tom, I'm not trying to, uh, argue what you're saying. I mean, it's still too high. But if Oklahoma was scoring 30 points, then it wouldn't make a difference what the average is. We can have an average of 35 points and still be. I know a team that went the team that Oklahoma played when they in 2017. Teams were averaging almost 35 against them, and they still made it to the CFP.
mm-hmm.
And that was when Georgia came back and beat them. Was it 55-53 or 48-45,
Something
something like
like
that?
that.
So I get what you're saying, Tom. Don't nothing. I'm not trying to sit here and advocate and say BV is this and that, but I'm saying he's had a lot of bad shit happen as well. And like I said, we can sit here and say what we want to say. That man's wife is on trying to fight for her life. So we can sit here and say whatever we want to say. He's not fully there.
Mm-hmm.
He really isn't. And anybody that says that he is, you know, Comanche, can't wait for Goodwin to complete the elite defense stab. Look, I'm telling you guys, if this does happen here Tuesday or Wednesday like it's supposed to, watch how fast that happens. Watch how fast that happens. Because that will be an upgrade. Zack Alley, yes, I understand. Zack Alley came in for one season, did a great job. He really did a great job. But there were some people that doubted him from day one.
Mm-hmm.
And look what he did.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
If Tom is sitting there saying that BB's defense give up more points than Alex Grinch did, how come we're the overall number ranked 19th in defense? What was Alex Grinch? Alex Grinch is a loser. Okay, so don't even go there, brother.
Yeah. Hey, Anthony, man, I'm just trying to keep it real, man. Like I said, I do a podcast, but at the same point in time, man, I live in the reality of life and
Mm-hmm.
what goes on outside this. We can get on this podcast, man, and I can be one person and then get off the podcast and be a whole different another person. When your wife is fighting for her life, man, and that is just think about that. Let's just put that into perspective. Your significant other is fighting for their life, and you still got a job to do. A lot of us and everything, man, check out. Hey, man, I'm gonna go take care of family. I'm gonna go take care of my wife and everything, and then I'll come back sooner or later. Or he just steps away. Period. BV stepping away right now is going to hurt this program more than people realize.
It'll knock us back 4 or 5 years.
And that's why I'm saying we are making it worse. We are making it worse. There were some significant improvements this year, but we can sit here and tell you we all know what the damn problem was this year. The offense wasn't worth shit. Offense can't even give you more than 14 points against Navy. Let's say that again.
Mhm.
Navy. Not saying anything disrespectful to the Navy or the armed forces and all that. I'm not saying anything like that. But if Tulane can go in there and spank their ass 35-0, you mean tell me Oklahoma can't go in there and score more than 14 points?
Exactly.
So, hey man, look, I'm just trying to be real. Uh, uh, yeah,
Okay.
Jesse. I'm not gonna say that, but I just say we need to take a step back and realize, man, that this man's wife is fighting for her life, man, and we're worrying about who he gonna hire, and the season hasn't even been over three days, and we are already worrying about what's next because that's all we live for as fans. That's
Mhm.
all we live for is football, 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 football. When football season was over for me, I put my whistle up, I put my hat up, and I was away from football for at least 2 months. Vacation time, family time. Don't
Yep.
even talk about football around me. So anyway, um, players are coming. Let's try to go out here and see if Dabo fires Goodwin. If he does, let's pick him up, and then we're right back where we are because then we will have hopefully the Lincoln Riley offense 2.0 or better. Then
Mhm.
we will finally have what everybody's been asking for.
Air raid.
Everybody wanted the Lincoln Riley offense, but they wanted the BV's defense. If we
That's
get
what
Goodwin,
has been.
if we get Goodwin, I believe we got that.
Yep.
I believe we got it.
Because I tell you right now, when I say, when it was announced that OU had officially hired Ben Arbuckle as OC, when I say I nerded for 7 hours watching his film, I nerded for 7 hours watching
Okay.
everything. Dude, this guy, it's going to be a treat for him, for me to watch in this system. And the thing I love that stands out about Arbuckle is that he's not married to one system. He designs his his offense around his playmakers, quarterback, wide receivers, blah blah blah. See, that's the one I was talking about, the one you brought up.
Well, I mean, I get what he's saying. I mean, I get what he's saying and everything, but I think people have to watch how they word things to make it. He the narrative that Brent is some type of defensive mastermind. Nobody said that. That he said that he's one of the best defensive coordinators. And then you even have people like Nick Saban, Kirby Smart. They're all saying the same damn thing. So just because you get put into a situation doesn't mean in everything that your stock or whatever he has goes down. This guy has had what 6 or 7 coordinators in 3 years, 3 in 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
So I get what you're saying, Tom. And like I said,
Oh, now he's taking shots at Kimberly K.
who,
Tom,
where at?
Kimberly, Kimberly K will relish in your ignorance all you want. Let me
Oh,
go.
well, see, buddy, that right there. Hey,
Here,
man, I'm all,
here's what it
I'm
says. Kimberly K will relish in your ignorance all you want, but this ignorant SOB will be fired soon.
well. This is what right there. I'm just gonna do this right here and everything. I'm just gonna ban him and delete the comments and everything. I
Yeah.
don't mind you talking to me, but you're not gonna do my guests and comment people like that. I don't care about all this stuff like that, man. You can say your piece and everything, but you're not gonna attack Kimberly. You're not gonna attack Jesse. You're not gonna attack us on here
Mm-mm.
to get your point across.
Mm-mm.
Now, Emily K, I apologize for
Yeah.
his stupid ass and
Sorry.
everything. He's
Sorry, First
banned.
Lady.
No, he's banned. He's gone. I mean, it is what it is. I didn't want to do that, but we don't do that on here. I
No,
don't
we
mind
don't
you
do that.
saying, "Hey, coach, do this, yada yada yada." Cool. You had 2 bad comments. We didn't jump on your ass. We didn't say anything negative to you. We just said, "Hey, it could have been worded different.
Mhm.
That, and it is what it is. So hey man, Kimberly K, give me a thumbs up if you're still in here. I
Yeah,
know you, I know you are, because I'm gonna take care of you in here.
yeah. And NIL killed Wazoo. Gave us the light coach.
Okay. Well, hey man, like I said, we're not gonna have it up in here. That
Mm-mm.
was the first person I ever banned. Matter of fact, first person I ever put in timeout too. No, you ain't gotta worry about attacking him.
Mm-mm.
He's banned, so you ain't gotta worry about
He's
that no more and everything. Hey, look, let's keep it respectful in here. We all can agree to disagree, but we're not gonna attack nobody. We're not gonna say nobody's ignorant and all that. We're not gonna do that. We're not
mm-mm.
gonna do that. So,
No.
let's see right here. It says it's nothing against BV or his personal life. His continued mistake as a head coach is killing us. I put the gosh darn
Punt,
ball in your own
punting.
territory. That would probably never been a game. Well, look, I'm gonna tell you the one thing that I agree with you on, and also at the same point in time disagree with you on. BV is gonna have to get his headset on, because I used to always love doing it, and I'm gonna tell you how I do it. I will always listen to what the plays are being called as a head coach. And if I didn't like that shit, hey, change that.
Change
Change
it.
that. Change that. Hell no, we're not running that. He has to start doing that. But he gave Jeff Lebby the ring. And
Mm-hmm.
Lebby, Jeff Lebby did a good job. He tried to give it to Seth. Seth did a terrible job. He can finally do it with Arbuckle. Arbuckle
Mm-hmm.
has shown him, oh, I'm going to punish the defense. I'm going to look for mismatches. That's what
Mm-hmm.
you're supposed to do. Look for mismatches and exploit them.
How many times did you see Buckle lose his shit in that game
Oh, he was
against
going crazy
Navy?
on the sideline. Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, but I think it will hook 'em horns, man. Like I said, I tell people and they don't want to hear it. When Texas is
Yeah.
good and OU is good, it's good for college football.
It's good for
When
college football.
Oklahoma's good and Texas is bad, it's bad for college football. When
When
Texas is good and OU's bad, it's bad for football. You need these teams at their top peak that are up here performing, because those are blue bloods. Those are your Michigans against Ohio States. Those are your
yeah.
Alabamas against LSU, or your Alabama against Georgia, Oklahoma. What bigger game is bigger than the Cotton Bowl between OU and Texas? Maybe Michigan and Ohio State,
Uh,
Army Navy.
yeah.
What's another one? Um, shit. Oh God, what's a good one? The cocktail party, Florida
Let's
and
see.
Georgia.
Yeah.
So
The cocktail.
there really aren't that many.
So,
So
mm-mm.
hold on. I think we're here right here. Sooner Cowboy says, Tom, I think the problem under BV is OU's offensively, bro. Go look and those stats. OU ain't scoring 30 plus points a game on no more. Exactly. If you look, let's keep it real. If Oklahoma was scoring 30 points this year, they would have at least 4 more wins.
4 or 5 more.
Yeah.
I say if we was scoring 30 plus a game, we would have probably been at least one game into the CFP. That's
Hmm.
just my that's
Well,
just my opinion.
well, Sean B, I beg to differ. You want your defensive ends to be 255, but you want your defensive front to be the 310, 330, 320, like that. And we got
Yeah,
those guys in the middle. I just think this is what the problem is. Uh, we got so behind in the offensive side of the ball that it started to affect the defensive side of the ball. You can't keep having 3 and outs, 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 3 and outs. When you go up 14-0, and then you still gave you two 3 and outs after that, and you still can't score no points, that's on the
mm,
offense. That's on the offense.
yeah,
So,
and my favorite defensive end at all time at OU was Leroy Selman, and he was pushing 250. He wasn't no 300-pound dude. I mean, you go back. You want your defensive ends to be the 250, 255ish, but you want them slim and trim and fast. Am I right, Coach?
Yeah. Your R. Mason Thomas and everything, man. He's
Yeah,
250, 248.
something like that.
So you
Something
want them
like
that
that.
because they can get around the edge. They can get around the edge, and they got so much speed that if you cut back inside, those big 300 and some pound linemen can't move lateral like that. So you want your guys 250, 260 on the defensive end. It's the ones that's in the interior that you want to be 310, 305, 301. Those are the ones that you want to be in heavy.
And I'll tell you right now, I'm not ashamed to say on your show, Coach, that I was really proud of this defense this year.
Yeah.
That's
Well, here's my
probably
hold
that's
on.
probably some of the that's probably some of the best defensive ball I've seen from OU in a very, very long time.
Yeah. Let me read this right quick from the
Go ahead.
Clemson Insider at 6 p.m. yesterday. We can tell you that we have been tracking this question since the Texas game, and all signs continue to point to Dabo Swinney making a change at defensive coordinator. Things are now far enough down the road that we are hearing that Wes Goodwin could land in Oklahoma due to the immediate hire of Zack Alley to West Virginia. It sounds as if Goodwin could be heading to Oklahoma to reunite with former Clemson defensive coordinator, now Oklahoma head coach Brent Venables. That's what's being said right now on the Clemson Insider. So it's not just something that I'm reading. I mean, it's if that's why I say if you guys want to go on the Clemson Insider, it's right. Let me put it back up again. It's right. Let me bring this up again so I can show this so it won't. Let me bring it up. Hold on. Share. Do 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 do. Share screen and go here. Come on, click on this damn thing. I hate when my computer just says it got the mind of its own. Okay. Maybe I don't want to share. If you guys go on to the Clemson Insider, you'll see it. Is that so when you go to tap on football, scroll down, and it'll be right there in the middle. Okay, here it is. I got it. Okay, it's working now. Share. Let's bring it back up on this big screen. And here's where it's going to be on the Clemson Insider. So you can read all this stuff right here and everything. Where it says right here, let me clip that off. Hold on. View here. Let's take this off. It says right here, however, we received word Saturday that Sweeney will likely go after a more experienced defensive coordinator to fill the position, much like he did last year when filling his offensive line position with longtime coach Mac Luke. So he's going for a more seasoned defensive coordinator. So
Mm-hmm.
if he does just go ahead and get rid of Goodwin, we're good to go. That's all it is. We're good to go. We ain't got to worry about nothing.
Kimberly K, I tried adding Coach to the show last night, but God bless him. Prayers to him. He is sick and he lost his voice. So,
Coach
uh,
Roybal?
Coach Roybal, yeah, I tried to bring him on the show last night, but he told me he was sick and he lost his voice. So, but here's something that I'm looking forward to, Coach.
Okay, what's up?
I want to see Hawk after 1 year of development with Arbuckle and that assistant quarterback coach that he brought in from Wazoo.
Okay. Well, I want to see that too. And Jefferson, this is what we always do, man. Me and Mike, man, we always get on here, man. It's always gonna be positive. I'm not like everybody else, man. I saw the OU Insider this morning. They were panicking, going crazy. I saw the PG show. He was going crazy. I refuse to do that. The reason being is I'm on the East Coast, so I'm privy to a little bit more information, man, that's roaming out there. and this has been growing ever since Clemson lost to Texas. He's been they've been calling for Goodwin's job all season. So it ain't the first time. They've been calling for his job all season. And
No, go ahead.
here's my thing on that. I think that, and this is just me thinking, you know me, I'm a person that just, walk to my own drum. I think there was a conversation made to Zack Alley. I think there was a conversation made. I think there was a conversation made to say, hey,
Well,
I think that we're going to bring in Goodwin to help out with linebackers coach and help with the DC. And I think that might have been what really made, Zack leave, because from my understanding, there was a document and the offer for him to make more money at Oklahoma, and he still decided to leave. Now that's just me thinking. That's just me.
Yeah.
I didn't hear it from nobody. Nobody reported it. So don't set my ass on fire when things don't go right. I'm just saying these guys are all tight. Zack Alley is a Clemson alumni. So I feel like they're all still tight. They all still tight. They take care of one another. They say, hey, look, I think West is gonna get fired. I think we're gonna bring him on to help with the defense. And I think that Zack Alley just said, you know what, I'm just gonna go take this job over here. That's just me thinking, no. If it did go out their way, cool. If it didn't, no big deal. So now, I'm sorry. What was you gonna say, bud?
Oh, I'm replying to a comment. Go ahead, Coach.
Oh yeah, Kim. Yeah, I kind of figured that Coach was under the weather since he wasn't with Jason last night. I kind of figured that he was kind of like under the weather. Well, Michael was just that the damn play calling. Look, guys, I don't think you guys know. And Coach Rollball, you can agree with this. If your OC don't have his head on straight and call a good game, it can make your offense look shitty.
Yeah.
And we know. Seth, hello. Seth, hello.
Well,
And then Joe John, hello. And so even the transition from Joe John to Seth, it showed a little bit. I mean, but it's just that you need someone in there, man, that has the voice of the room, that has confidence in what he calls his plays.
there was a bunch. That game probably could have been out of control if they wouldn't have dropped passes. I mean,
Yeah.
Hawk put it.
Yeah. All I'm saying, man, is that you guys are underestimating Hawkins. He was not even put in the right situation. When you're going to have a quarterback run,
Exactly.
you put his ass under center.
Mm-hmm.
You put his ass under center and you do a bootleg, or you do a fake play action and roll him back out to where if the backside defensive end don't stay home, it's one-on-one. If he does stay home, if he stays home, it's one-on-one. If he don't stay home, then that means that outside linebacker or that outside D-back or safety has to come down and make a tackle on an athletic quarterback. So it was a play calling. Play calling was trash. I'll say it here.
Yeah, I still think, and I said it on my show last night, that Joe John probably had an earpiece in his ear and he was linked up with Seth Luttrell, and Seth Luttrell was sitting at home on a wireless telling him what plays to call.
Yeah. We'll see, man. Like I said, we will see.
I'm just kidding.
No. Coach Clay TV, Coach Clay, man. Hey, man, you're not throwing no bad news out, man, around. But
Yeah.
Carter, Carter Lewis, he's in the portal. But but to counter that, Coach, if we get Goodwin like everything is pointing to, we're getting some guys from Clemson because he got fired. He didn't leave. He got fired. So I don't think he's going to give Dabo that grace period of 3 years. I think he's going to try, because he was not only the linebackers coach, but the DB coach, the DC coach. So we all know that once the DC and the linebackers coach leave, pretty much everybody wants to follow that person.
Mm-hmm. Let me ask you this, Coach. Let's say if
Okay.
Goodwin comes to OU. Will we be in better shape with him than we was with Alley?
Yes,
Okay.
because you'll have you'll have the four-headed monster back again together again.
Yeah, that's true.
BV, Goodwin, Bates, and Chavis. You'll
Yeah,
have
you'll
those
have
three
four.
back together again.
Yeah, you'll have the four horsemen.
So, like I said, man, I'm just hoping that it does happen. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you, man. I mean, until that comes into fruition, until that comes to existence, I'm just gonna speak on it. Uh, I don't know, man. I'm just hoping that that does come true. Jason Davis said all them defensive players are there to play for BV. We will see if anyone follows Zack Alley. I'm thinking one of. I don't think nobody's gonna follow him because he didn't recruit nobody.
He didn't recruit nobody.
Now, if he had somebody that he went out and recruited and felt a certain way about him, then maybe we'll see. Uh, you see right here. I don't know about this, Josh. My theory is Venables being a control freak probably during Navy prep and rubbed him the wrong. No, I think what happened was BV was learning to let loose. He was learning to let loose because a lot of those plays were Zack Alley. When the defense was on the field and the defense was off the field, BV was still on the sidelines, watching the ball game. He wasn't like he normally be over there in the huddle. Now, unless you guys saw something different that I saw, but I saw him as the head coach in up front. So we'll see.
Jason, I don't know. Everybody has been saying next year for the past 2 years that next year will be Canick's year, and I have yet to see it. And yes, he was in the wrong gap on that 95-yard quarterback run.
And here you go, Sooner to win. I love this comment. The 5 wide call was the dumbest play call ever. We never go 5 wide when the world knew it was a quarterback run. Whenever I see 5 wide receivers, I pretty much think that it's a run. I put a spy on the quarterback because you want everybody spread out to where there's nobody in the middle. So if there's a certain hole that I can hit, I can get that 4 or 5 yards before anybody knows I'm, coming through the hole. But you're right. Like I said, if you're going to run the quarterback, the best time to run the quarterback is out of a damn under the center. Under the center. You're going to see this year when Arbuckle calls. He loves to put him up under the center. So anyway, man, I'm gonna be always positive, man. I don't jump on that bandwagon when the sky's falling and everything, man. I just don't do that because I can easily do this. Turn off all my social media, turn off all my notifications. I'll be good. It ain't gonna hurt me none, not one bit. I'm not getting paid for anything. I just love to watch the game. But I'm not gonna let it cause me harm and let me stressed out about some. Oh, this one, damn, this. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not doing that.
Coach, do you see I finally trimmed up here?
Hey, man, I'm looking at that, man. You trying to get GQ now? You trying to get GQ?
Shit.
Oh, Kim, first,
Man,
did you see that too, dude? I'm telling you. He was going crazy on the sideline. He was going crazy.
Kyle, I haven't heard anything about Peyton Bowen jumping in the portal. I don't know where
man.
that's
Ain't
all
nobody in the defensive side going nowhere, man.
If anything,
Jason, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
No. Go.
If anything, Kyle, Dominic Williams may take the draft. Who knows? But nobody ain't leaving, other than what I've seen so far.
There might be a few more leaving, man, because they still got to get down to this imaginary number that only they know. And then we're going to find out who we're going to go get. See, everybody, I've heard so many negative things today. Oh, OU is not the blue blood no more. So you just turn your blue blood shield card in whenever you have a bad season.
Oh,
Michigan's still the blue blood.
oh,
Texas
you will.
had 13 bad years. They still a blue blood. So
OU will always be a blue blood.
he's not a helicopter cop. I just think what it is, man, he just had a lot of bad shit happen to him on his watch. And as Coach Royball would agree, whenever bad shit happens to a program while a coach is there, it's going to always land in the coach's lap.
Mm-hmm.
Always.
Always,
Always.
always, always.
There were folks when Bob Stoops went 8-5, wanted Bob Stoops fired. Oh,
Oh
we went eight
yeah.
and five. We went 8-5. I want him fired. So we have this expectation on offense. We've been scoring in the 60s since the 50s. Because that's why, as the famous coach always say, hang half 100 on their ass. So we've always been known to score points. Now that we're not scoring points, everybody's panicking. So let's go get Goodwin. Let's
Mm-hmm.
go. Let's wait and see what we get Goodwin. If we get Goodwin, good. If we don't, good. Let's get Brandon Hall up in there because at least I know he knows BV's defense. Let's get him up in there, get him up to par and everything because the offense is going to be the thing that wins us ball games now. You give this defense a few more rests, they're going to stop some plays.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Coach Clay said, "That's good to know. I needed some good news today. Been gut shot after gut shot this season. Hey, man, it's been gut shot. Hey, who you telling?
Me and Coach Rick's
Who
halftime
you
shows.
telling? Hey, halftime shows, I'd be like, yeah. At the ball
Yeah.
game, I'm like, fuck. So, you know, we always say, well, we've seen this movie before.
Yeah, we
That's why
seen
you
this song and dance.
when you hear us say that, that's why we always say that. Against Navy, were there any beginning of Arbuckle's offense on the field? No.
No.
Maybe the last play when they went. This is my thing. When you're running a hurry up offense and you're scoring points, why would you stop? Why would you stop? Peyton Bowen ain't going nowhere because his brother is here. He ain't going nowhere. Robert Spears Jennings, he ain't going nowhere either because all these guys are starters. So if
Yeah.
they leave, that's on them. I mean, like I said, I'm gonna say I don't think they're gonna leave, but I don't have no inkling to say that they will leave. I don't know.
If they do, bye, Felicia.
Yeah. Well, Sooners to win, I don't think so because that would be a downgrade. I don't think no coaches will want to follow him. Because that's a down step, to be honest. But you never know. I can sit here and keep saying I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. No, we can't say for sure that so and so is secure, so and so is safe, so and so is not leaving. We don't know. I could just sit here and say from today's perspective, I would say it would be a downgrade if they do leave. So
Mm-hmm.
let's see what else we got here. Man, if Peyton Bowen dips and Dominic Williams goes, this thing gonna be worth. Just say this, guys. It's 2 o'clock my time, December 29th. Let's try to meet back here next Sunday at the same time, and let's see uh if we lose some guys to the portal, it's gonna be a worse season next season because we're gonna start getting some dudes. Y'all gonna say, "Oh shit, we got him. Oh man, we got him. Oh man, we got him." Just calm down. Just take a deep breath. Let's just see what we do. Let's see what you do.
Mm. Breathe. Breathe.
So hey, all I can say, man, is that it's gonna get worse before it gets better. So anything else you want to drop on here, legend?
Nah, I'm good, Coach. I
I just
hope I'm
want
not. I hope I didn't seem like I was too far in my feels like I was on your last show.
oh now, man. I don't like I said, I tell you, man, we need that. I don't want everybody agreeing with me. That's boring. I mean, we need a little debate. We need a little let's not get in our feelings. But I mean, I'm not going to always agree with you, but I can agree to disagree and still be
Mm-hmm.
respectful to you because
That's
we're
right.
friends. So
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of people and everything, man, just have to understand that this is a process. It
Yeah.
sucks. We feel bad for VV. I'm feel bad for VV, man, what he's going through with his family, what he's going through with the personal life, man, what he's going through with the OCs leaving. It's a lot for one man to try to handle all these moving pieces. And then you have the fan base holding his feet to the fire on every move that something makes. He can't control who stays and goes. He can just give them all the tools to stay there and be successful. But if I give you guys a raise and I think everything's all good, but then someone else comes in here and offer you more money, and then you said, you know what, Will, I'm out.
Mm-hmm.
Now I have to I have to pivot and go find somebody for your spot. And it takes away from me doing what I'm supposed to be doing. So while I'm focusing on that, let's say something else happens. Then I got to pivot, take care of that. So not having a real OC sucked this year.
Yeah.
It really did because BV ain't no OC.
No.
He's not an OC. But
We
no
love
one
you
in
too, Charles Crow Flies High.
so what?
Charles Crow Flies High said, Coach and Legend, I love y'all. Well, we love you too, Charles.
Hey man, I ain't never had a man tell me he loved me, man. That's suspect. No, I'm just playing. No, man, I take all the love, man, because like I said, man, I make this show meaningful and respectful, man. One thing I'm gonna always make sure I do, man. Anybody that comes in here in this chat, I'm gonna respect your opinion. I'm gonna always voice your opinion. I want you to always voice your opinion. Even if you don't see the same thing I see, I'm gonna respect your opinion because that's your opinion.
Well, Coach, can I ask you a question?
What's up?
Here's what I should have asked the day on our reaction show. If we threw the bank and the checkbook and the Cadillac and the house at John Mateer to bring him into OU, why would he not be the starter? Wouldn't that would have been my question.
Well, the same thing I would say this. Yes, you might throw the bank and break everything to bring him here, but you also got to throw the bank at the bank, throw the bank and get the money to Michael Hawkins to make
Yeah.
sure he stays.
Okay.
So you've shown
Okay.
it's been shown that you need two quarterbacks because let's say John Mateer comes in here and doesn't do what we all think he should do.
Right.
We're gonna lose our shit.
We are because it'll be another JA situation.
I'm just gonna tell you. So I'm not setting myself up for failure. I'm not setting myself up for disappointment. My thing is let the main thing be the main thing. If he
Right.
comes in here and he wins it, by all means, let's roll with him. Let's rock with him. If he comes in here and he can't win it, hey, we still look, we give you money on what? On hopes and a promise that you're going to fulfill or do or replicate what you did last year. That's why we give you money. Now, if we were paying players like we're supposed to off their performance, he would be learning. He'll be getting paid to play. Excuse me. Who said something?
Kimberly K down at the very bottom of the chat.
Uh-oh. Hold on. Let me see what she said because I gotta go back. We didn't.
She's all the way down at the bottom of the.
Broke my bank and sent me an early grade, but not OU's bank. Hey, I feel you on that. But I saw Shorty up in here. Let me get back up here. I saw Shorty in the room.
Yeah, Shorty up in here.
Gotta make sure I get with well, Shorty, I'm telling, like I was trying to tell them, man, if everybody goes on the Clemson Insider, it's looking like Dabo is getting ready to fire Wes Goodwin. And if he does fire Wes Goodwin, that's the linebackers coach that BV wanted to bring when he came to Oklahoma. If Dabo does fire him, it's all points sign. Even on the Clemson Insider, it's already pointing that he's heading to Oklahoma. So maybe there was a conversation made. That's why Zack Alley left. I don't know. Don't quote me on it, but from what we're hearing, by this time next week, Goodwin is going to be fired from Clemson, and he's going to be heading to Oklahoma. When that happens, floodgates will open with Clemson players ready to leave and follow him.
Okay,
So
Sooner
we'll
Cowboys.
see.
Apparently, you're sitting in the back of the class and you didn't hear me and Coach Ricks.
What's that?
There was a 3-year period where Venables told Dabo Sweeney that he was not going to take any transfers.
Yes.
The 3 years is up. He's going to. Sooner Cowboy said, if one thing under this staff is proven, BV ain't going to take no transfer guys from Clemson or from teams that leave winning programs. The view from me looks like he ain't trying to take guys to quit.
Well, they're not quitting. They're not, look, they're not quitting. Here's the thing about the stipulation. I can say it now since it's out in the open and you can go read it on any platform in Clemson Insider or whatever. There was a promise that BV made to Dabo that I would not take any players when I leave. Okay. He did state and everything that I will lease 3 years. And the reason why he said 3 years, his boys were still there. He wanted his boys to finish out there and do what they wanted to do. Now, here's the thing. Dabo respects BV enough to know that those 3 years is up. Okay. There were, like I said, Barrett Carter, Brian Greasy, and 3 and 4 other top-notch defensive players were ready to follow BV, but he said, no, I will not accept you if you leave here. That's why they did not leave Clemson. He had 6 ready to leave. You can go check. 6 ready to follow him, but he stood on his principles and said, no, I'm not going to do Dabo that way. Sometimes pride can be an MF. Because if we'd have got those 6 guys from Clemson when BV left, we wouldn't be having this conversation right now. Hopefully, we wouldn't be having this conversation right now. So, anyway, why would the city? Okay. Oh, soon it jumped out. Okay. Where are we at? We are on Kim Hurst antenna. Love this show. Coach, no homo shit. All right, Charles, I was just playing, man. Like I said, man, I love you guys too, man. I don't think anything like that, man. I love that you guys jumped on here. Look, I'm gonna tell you guys something, man, that I didn't even know. I've never became so popular so quick. I'm almost at 200 subscribers in a matter of 5 months. I've been doing this 5 months and everything, and I'm almost already at 200 subscribers and everything. That is a thanks to you guys, and that is I'm not gonna say hard work because this is easy for me. I'm just saying that there are things that I do that make this fun, and I love to come on here and talk and debate and just have a good time with people and everything, man, that I call family. So hold on, Sooner Twin. And you have to have legit competition, right? Or we're going to be right back in the same boat we was last year. Well, no, we won't be in with either one of these quarterbacks, guys. We're going to be in a great position. We have a real OC. We have a real OC, and if you don't have a real OC, it will be a shit show. Uh, uh, okay, he says if one thing under the staff has proven beefy ain't going to take. Well, he's going to take them now because his job's on the line, and there is no more ties. He gave us a little grace period of not taking guys, so that's going to change. Shorty says, I'm more concerned about the development of the players. You must see guys getting better every year. Have you seen players in the program getting better? That is a good comment right there, man. I've seen guys get better, Shorty, on the defensive side, but we haven't seen it on the offensive side. Now, I don't know if that's due to the negligence of not having a true OC and calling some asinine and crazy ass plays. But even when you call them the drop balls that we had in the bowl game, those are something that is self-inflicted. That's guys wanting the ball, seeing the ball, getting the ball. I play wide receiver, I play running back, I play quarterback, I play defensive back, I play corner, I play safety. I played all these positions, and I'm going to tell you, I always wanted the ball in my hand. So on defense, that means I got to go get the ball in my hand. As a wide receiver, I'm one of those guys. Give me the damn ball. I want that because you need guys like that. I don't want guys that just go out there and run X's and O's. I want guys to go out there and they go out there and block. They go out there and run their right routes. There was a lot of routes that were not ran during that Navy game. I saw a lot of it, and I'm pretty sure Coach Roball can see the same thing. Is that when you're a coach, you look at film different. You don't look at film the way everybody else looks at film. I look at how the tackles are pulling. I look at how the guards are pulling. I look at how the receivers are coming off the line. If they come off the line lazy, that means the ball's not coming to them. I know for a fact when a guy's ready to catch the ball. If I watch a receiver run out there 9 times and he jogs out there and the ball don't go to him, but I see his ass sprint out there this time, I know the ball going to him because it's a mind thing. It's a mind thing of knowing when the offensive guy's gonna get the ball because he's been lazy all game, and now all of a sudden he want to turn it on. So as a coach, you see stuff like that. Well, welcome to the show, man. Bishop, what's going on, big dog?
Well, hey, what's good? What's good? Big salute to everybody.
Big salute, man. Big salute. Hey, Legend, where'd you go, man?
I didn't put any quarters in the machine.
I was getting ready to say that, man. You need to get you some quarter. You need to start getting you some dimes.
I'm poor, Coach. I'm going to use pennies.
No, you can't use copper. You can't use copper, man. You gotta use some dimes.
Dimes or nickels.
Hey, so Bishop, man, welcome to the show, Bishop, man.
Hey, thank you.
I don't know how much you've heard, but it looks like, and I'm praying and hoping that if everything goes right, it looks like we might be getting Clemson defensive coordinator here sometime next week.
Really?
If everything goes well, yes. From a Clemson Insider, Dabo Sweeney is getting ready to fire the defensive coordinator at Clemson, who is the guy, Wes Goodwin, who BV wanted to bring with him when he came to Oklahoma. Anybody can go on Clemson Insider and read this. This has been brewing all season. The fans have been calling for his job all season. But Dabo has finally said he wants to go in a different direction. They just don't know when he's going to get fired. He wants to go with a more, as he put it, a more experienced defensive caller.
Wow.
So if we get Goodwin, we get the 4 horsemen back together again. We get Goodwin, we get Chavis, we get Brennables, and we get Bates.
Not only that, you got a Goodwin that actually has been on his own, so he knows what the ebbs and flow and making adjustments.
Yeah. Hey man, look, I'm more happy with the players that's gonna follow him because he didn't leave, he got fired. So yeah. I don't think he's gonna give Dabo the same grace and loyalty.
Yeah, well, that's up. At this point, it's been 3 years, so at this point, it's just fair game. And if I remember right, I know Peter Woods was trying to make a decision because he had told him thank you.
Oh no.
With it.
Hey, so this is a great comment right here, man, that I want to put up here. And I think this might sum everything up. Yeah, pride may cost him his job. It happens though. Football is a dirty sport, and you ain't winning if you ain't surviving. BV has said it himself. He knows, gotta win more games somehow, some way. Now, are we more upset that he didn't bring the 6 guys that wanted to come when he got the job, or are we happy that he stood on his principles and didn't bring them?
Wow. I'm happy he stood on his principles.
Some don't care about that. Some worry about wins.
I know. Here's my thought process of it.
What's up?
Good things come to those who wait.
Hey, thank you, Max. I appreciate that, man. More love. Hey, just subscribe so you ain't add one more. Hey, man, look, I take on all newcomers, all everybody, man. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you. I appreciate it. All the love. All right, what's about the Legend? What you got?
I just saying. I mean, the reason I'm glad Brent Venables still on his principles is because I live by the saying that my mama said a long time ago. Good things come to those who wait.
Well, we're waiting.
Yeah, we are. We are.
You know, well, hold on, Bevo, hold on, man. Let's not do this. Mateer going to regret his decision the moment Anthony Hill gets a hold. And look, all I'm gonna say is this: let's keep it cool. I've already banned one person from this show. I don't want a Bevo bodyguard. You are a host and you are a great, excuse me, you are a great person on this show and everything, man. But me and Sooner Legend, let's not go there because a lot of times when Texas was down, yeah, we rolled y'all's ass, but we didn't do it like that. We didn't want to get nobody get hurt.
Nope.
Well, okay. If you think that OU's not getting good players no more, okay.
All right.
Well,
Sooners never flinch.
Sark is getting the players because they paying for them.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Lamborghinis.
it. That's it. I mean, but hey, I'm not faulting you. That I guess
No.
that's the new era now. That
That's
you
the
paying for
new
players.
era.
So hey.
You notice I'm keeping my cool, guys, and I'm not going off.
Oh man, it's okay, man. It's okay. Yes. Arbuckle went 8-4 with a Mountain West schedule. Yes, he did. He went 8-4. But you know why he went 8-4? Because their defense was trash.
They got a trashy defense.
Their defense was terrible. So, hey, hold on.
No doubt.
Hold on. Why do we want that guy if he was fired unless he bring in Sammy Brown with it? Well, the reason why we want him is because we wanted him when BV left. But the reason why he stayed is Dabo made him defensive coordinator. So that's why we want him. He knows BV's defense better than Zack Alley did.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Hey,
And to piggyback off of that, since he knows the system and he has a working knowledge with the current coaches, he'll fit right in and nothing will be missed for the young men on our team.
I gotta say this. Bevo,
Say it, Coach. Say it.
I got a response for you. A Clemson DC who Texas ran all over them. Awesome. Okay. Well, sorry ass West Virginia wanted our coach, and we went 6-7.
Ooh.
Somebody wanted. Somebody must think that we doing something good because they want him. The reason why I want Goodwin myself, just for me, the reason why I want Goodwin knows the players that Clemson used to have, they don't have no more. BV's not there no more. That is what Dabo is wanting. Dabo is wanting the defense that he had when BV was there. You can't have that when all the players are going somewhere else. Nobody. If you put Goodwin's name up against BV's name, who's gonna get the players?
That's a no-brainer, Coach.
The same way, I'll give you one, Bevo, since it's your team. I'm gonna give you credit. If you got Sark or Arbuckle, who's getting the players? Sark, because he's won more and he's done. So that's all it is. It's just that he's familiar with Brent's defense. We ain't got to change much. We ain't got to go to a whole new, we ain't got to change anything because he knows the defense and he can fit right on in with the other coaches that he's already worked with. So, hey, okay, y'all keep sleeping on that.
No, don't tell them. Documentation be conversation.
The reason why Clemson wants him gone is because Clemson wants the old thing back. The same thing like Oklahoma. They want that old thing back. You can't get that old offense back because Lincoln's not here. Lincoln's not coming through that door no more. So we'll see. So Bishop,
What's good?
What's your thoughts, man, on Lewis entering the portal? Carter Lewis. No, hold on. Who was it? Then yeah, I think it was. Let me make sure I got that right. I believe it was.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Wow.
hoping Sammy does come. Look, guys, there could be some guys come.
I understand right now. I'm sorry to hear that, but the simple fact is hey, just go be great wherever you're going, because at this point we don't want anybody that's not all the way bought in. You don't want someone that's standing on the fence or that doesn't think they don't see the opportunity to be an integral part. And that's much respect. I hate to lose the young man, but hey, that's where I'm at. Because, like I said, chess moves. This ain't checkers no more. Chess moves. If you're gonna lose someone, make sure that it's for the right reason. And once you do, just wish them well. Because all that other stuff doesn't matter because we gotta stay focused. Chess is you gotta stay focused and be 3 steps ahead.
What's up, Craig? Where are you at in NC? I'm in Charlotte area. I am in Charlotte, but I'm in the Monroe area, right outside of Charlotte, Indian Trail and Monroe. Mainly Indian Trail and everything, borderline Indian Trail and Monroe is where I'm at. Uh, Arbuckle with no pre-resident with Maureen. I don't know. Now here's the next thing. Do you think that Arbuckle is going to be happy with what he has on offense and just keep the coaching staff there?
I'm up in the air with that because I just don't think that Joe John needs to be in the fold at this point.
Hmm. Yeah. Hey man, look, I'm all I can say, man, is that Mac, I agree with you. This is a cutthroat business, though. Loyalty to other programs will get you fired, and that's what's happening right now. Look, I'm all about standing on my principles, and if I left to go take another head coaching job somewhere else, and I work for you guys, I would not want to leave you guys bare either. But but there would have to be some kind of compromise that hey, I don't want to leave you guys bare, but I do want to bring somebody with me that is familiarized with my offense or my defense. And if we can't come to a compromise, then it is what it is. But I think he loved Dabo too much to where he gave him 3 years.
Did y'all see the Prime fired Load Hope?
The who?
Prime fired Phil Load Hope.
Well, that game that they lost against BYU wasn't because of the offensive line.
No, I've
They
been
defense was,
like,
look, man.
well, y'all,
Look.
what? Let's see. Topher said it. Let me go back up. Phil. Let's see. It said something like Topher B. Let's see. Let's go back up beyond that.
I'm trying to look forward to what is it? Well, he wanted look, Mac. This I know for a fact because I brother-in-law works for Clemson and he was there in the meeting. He wanted Goodwin. When he couldn't get Goodwin, he took
He
Roof.
went to he went to Ted Roof.
He went to Roof. I'm just gonna sit here and tell you, I know that for a fact. He wanted
Oh,
Goodwin.
Load Hope wasn't fired. He's going to Mississippi State. Okay, my bad, Topher.
Oh, okay.
Sorry about the misinformation there.
Yes, Roof was a band-aid, Jesse. Roof was a band-aid. Roof was just someone he could bring in that knew BV's defense, but he really wanted Goodwin. And the only reason why he didn't get Goodwin because Goodwin became the new defensive coordinator at Clemson.
Mm-hmm.
And with BV's players, they were good for 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
But then he couldn't recruit because Bates wasn't there, Chavis wasn't there, BV wasn't there. When you got those 3 guys not there, you can't get the players that you got right now. So once they graduated, everything started to decline, just like Lincoln's offense. Lincoln stopped getting those players, and the offense started going down, and then Lincoln got the hell out of here.
Do you know why? Not the biggest reason, but why one of the reasons I'm glad Ted Roof is gone.
Well,
because I don't have to hear this sentence anymore. We left too much meat on the bone. God, I got sick and doggone that. You know what Ted needs to be doing, to tell you the truth?
Mm-hmm.
On the holidays around Christmas time, he needs to go around to the senior citizens home and read them 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. That's what he needs to be doing.
Hey man, look, I like this one. I'm gonna go ahead and put it up here. I like this one. Texas is loaded with talent. Bro, Stark did a great job of building his roster with NIL and finding ways to win games. Here's the thing. Is money going to be the one thing that keeps your program going? Or is it going to be relationship built? Or is it going to be because you want to come to Texas? Or just because I'm just coming there because they're giving me the bigger bag? So sooner or later, and it never fails, Texas always does it. Sooner or later, when everything's going good, administration gets involved and try to tell people how they should be doing things, and then next thing you know, it's back down in the toilet again.
Mm-hmm.
Leave it alone. If it's doing good, leave it alone. So, anyway, I'm trying to find out this statement, and then I'll let you guys know. Where is it at?
Bevo's bodyguard, don't tell me that. You can't sit there and tell me that players love Sark. It's just not the money.
Please.
Get out of here with that.
If that wasn't the case, you would never try to put Lambos online and make it a big issue about you giving everybody Lambos and all this kind of stuff and everything. I mean,
also, Sark changed the culture. To what?
Hey man, look, I don't know.
Yeah, he changed the culture, offering Lambos and big bag. Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna try to find that again online.
And Sark
it was also. Go ahead.
No, I ain't gonna go there.
We're probably saving money for the Clemson players. Like I said, man, look, there's been conversation. There has to be, because everything is lining up the way it's supposed to. Wes Goodwin about to get fired. Zack Alley decides to leave. It's the guy you always wanted, but he stayed and coached your defense. But Dabo wants you. BV's defense, and you're firing a guy that ran BV's defense, but now you're getting ready to send this guy back with BV to run BV's defense because he's with BV and Chavis and Bates. It's just everything's lining up perfectly.
Bevo bodyguard. What ranked team did Texas beat in the regular season and not the CFP? I'll wait.
What? What's going on? Hey, Ray, I told everybody from after the bowl game, he would have found a way home. Mm-hmm. He was not getting on that plane.
I was
not getting on that plane. You're gonna have to catch you an Uber,
Lyft,
or catch one of the fans coming back to Norman. So this is never unacceptable, man. You can't be up 14-0 in 8 minutes and everything looking dandy, and then you just switch everything.
And Bevo bodyguard, don't tell me y'all would have gone through OU schedule like y'all did y'all's training wheel schedule either.
Sooner to Win said, I think it's the bag right now. Hard to build relationship these days. It really is, guys. It's really about, but let's not make it about the money, okay? Let's do it like this. I try to put a different spin on it. You got some guys out there, man, that's changing their families' lives. Okay. You got guys out there with no dads, Mom's
Yeah.
home struggling. Mom's home. I mean, let's just keep
Mhm.
it real. Let's just keep it real. I can use myself for example. When I was going to college, I'm eating Roman noodles. P-
Bevo bodyguard said Texas would be no worse than 9-3 with OU schedule we had this year.
okay, anyway,
Okay. Anyway,
I'm going back to my Roman noodles, as you want to say, ramen noodles, PB and J, syrup sandwiches, tuna
Facts.
fish sandwiches. That's how I had it.
SpaghettiOs.
There were certain days, man, when I come back to the dorm room, man. There's an envelope under the door with a couple 20s in it, that I'm thankful for. let's keep it real. Let's keep it real.
That's what I tell everybody. How many? No telling how many times Brian Bosworth got his palms greased at times back when he played.
Hey man, look,
They all did it.
let's be real. Somebody come to you right now and say, "Hey, I will give you $2 million to come be my quarterback."
Sign me up.
What you gonna
Sign
say?
me up. Sign me up.
Now, even if you do have a relationship with the university, the coach, and the players, that's hard to turn down $2 million when you're eating tuna fish sandwiches, ramen noodles, PB and J's. That's hard to turn down.
Yeah, no doubt.
Let's keep it real. Let's not make it about the school and the recruiting and a coach and a position coach. It's about money. Period. It's about money, because if it wasn't about money, money would never be brought up in a conversation until I got there and I worked. Because NIL is supposed to be your name, image, and likeness.
Yep.
Not just to come to a school.
Right.
So
Correct me
I
if
I
Go ahead.
respect everybody's answers on here. I respect everybody's comments on here, but let's not get lost in the bullshit. It's always going to be about money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
That's why Caden Green did what he did. Money.
Yeah.
Well,
The thing about it is, at this point, if you're not in the game, then what are we really doing?
Mm-hmm.
So, the simple fact is nobody, everybody knows there's no guardrails in the NCAA.
Right.
None of that. Yeah.
Hell no, there's no guidelines.
We know the
Texas
NCAA.
keeps spamming LSU. Okay, Bevo bodyguard, keep talking ish.
Hey, man,
We know that
about that.
the NCAA's through a hissy fit. Okay, well here's your NIL, and they put no thought into it. Didn't even want to put anything down. So when they put it out there, it was so vague that all the schools, it wasn't even federalized. It was localized. So each state has their own parameters. How can you have the same NIL?
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Guys. I'm eating popcorn. I didn't want y'all to see it. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine, brother.
Man, you
Bring
good.
your food on here, Coach.
But I'm going to agree with Ray. See, he's a true Texas fan. A true Texas fan. But look what he led with. My nephew is at UT, and it's about the money and culture, and also the development they offered him first in junior high. So let's keep it real. You can say, oh, it's about development. Oh, you can say about the culture. It's about money first.
Yeah.
Because if it's not about money, if it was just about the culture and development, you would do it for free. Ain't nobody doing shit for free no more. Nobody. I have yet to hear a recruit say, I want to go to OU because I love them. I've been a fan. I've been a childhood fan all my life, and I want to go there and represent the Crimson and Creed. Cool. How much you gonna pay me?
Yeah.
What do I get? So let's not get it twisted, man, because there is no more kids going to college for free no more.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Tyler.
Thank you, Ray Smith. Go ahead, Coach.
If they fire Goodwin, they won't. Because if they fire their defensive coordinator, who's been getting great players since BB left, they're going to be right where Oklahoma is, trying to replace a defensive coordinator and trying to hold on. Now, think about this about when it comes to Clemson. He's already said he don't like going to the portal, but he's being forced to go to the portal now. He's being forced to go. And now you got a coach that's leaving, that you fired, that recruited some of these guys, and he's gone, and he's going to where BV's at. You think them players won't follow him? Shit.
Hey, Coach Bishop, with Texas' schedule they had this year, where would you think OU would finish this year?
It's hard.
It's hard to say because
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, we didn't even have an OC.
Yeah.
We had someone pretending.
I want to get on here and say, oh, they'd be like Texas.
Yeah.
I'm being real. Seth Luttrell should never coach an OC game again, ever.
No.
Definitely.
You might even want to be a JV coach.
I would say, Bebo, I was just fixing to say that. I would have guessed 7-5, 8-4 at best.
Who's talking about Texas?
Oh, I'm just going along. I'm y'all's chat watcher. I'm trying to.
Okay.
But when I was fixing to say, when I asked y'all, I was fixing to say 7-5, 8-4 at best. I guess Bebo Bodyguard got in my head a little bit and put it.
Hey, Steve. Hey, Steve, I beg to differ. I think that Georgia still has the best defense left in the playoff.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
and Coach Bishop, correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, I know that Seth and Joe John was not the answer, but do you think in some way that was part of the issue with Jackson Arnold? Why he didn't develop? Or was that already imprinted and implanted in Jackson's head?
No, I think it was always got to understand there's always a combination. There's a accountability on both sides. So, yeah, you still got to do your due diligence and do your own work and be prepared for the moment. So I'm not gonna let JA off the deal, but let's just say
I'm not either.
No. But what I'm saying, let me finish. What I'm actually saying is that JA, with that, and then the decisions he decided to make, made it just a hot mess. Just made it a hot mess.
Yeah. That I agree with that, Bishop. I mean, I still think another thing with JA is he can sit there and say all he wants to, but I think he let social media get in his head, and after the bowl game, no, Bebo, JA ain't going to eat against OU next year. Sorry, buddy. I disagree with you. Sorry, ain't going to happen. But let's wait until the season plays next year. There we go.
I will say this: he can try to eat, but this defense didn't go nowhere. If I remember correctly, it's the only reason we won 6 games.
Yeah.
So I hear what you're talking, and I see you trying to make your gumbo, but you your gumbo is missing something. Go back into the ingredients.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah. The roux got burned.
for all those people that thinking that you don't have no money, y'all crazy as hell. Because
I know.
Oklahoma does have oil money too. They
We
also
are
have
a oil state.
OG&E. They damn sure have that.
We got Devon Energy.
Yes. So I mean, it's all about how much are you willing to put into the program. Okay. Um, I just look at it, man, from a different set of lens and everything, man.
When did OU file for bankruptcy?
Never.
Tyler's sitting here saying, "Well, OU did file for bankruptcy, so there's that."
When?
I don't know. He said this year.
What?
I'm on every Oklahoma message board, you name it, and there has never. And I watch the news religiously.
Look, this is what it is, guys. This is what it is. This is where it gets misleading, and I can try to catch everybody up. Nebraska is outspending OU. Wake up, Mac. Okay, here's the point. This is why people are outspending, because they know good and damn well they cannot go out there and get the people that's in the CFP. So they got to get the mid-level people that's in the portal right now. Oklahoma is waiting on CFP players that they know that they can go get. So let's not make this mistake about OU's not spending money. Yes, they're not spending money right now because they go get players they want. They don't get players that they need. They get players that they want. So it's a big difference. And like I said, I get it. I wish that we could sit here and say all these big names are coming to Oklahoma and all these big names are out there for us to go get. I get that. But let's keep it calm and say, do you want somebody that's from North Carolina State, or that's from Colorado, or that's from BYU, or that's from all these teams that's already played, or do you want people that's from Oregon and Ohio State and Notre Dame and Penn State and all those teams? You want the big names, not just mid-level names. So that's why your Nebraska is outspending Oklahoma, because they got to go get whoever they can right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because their money is limited.
Yeah.
So you can go buy those players if you want
to. Until I hear Dean Blevins and the Channel 9 newscast announce on the news that Oklahoma filed for bankruptcy, right now y'all's grasping for straws. Because that has never been broken on the news here in Oklahoma. Never.
Look,
and I will piggyback off of that, Coach Ricks. Here's what I would say: BV is in the prove it year, and he has to play chess. He no longer can play checkers. You just don't grab any and everyone. They need to be able to be a good fit, and that is a dog. That's it. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was gonna say something, but I'm not gonna say it no more. It does us no good to talk about players that won't come and add to our team. We're not just gonna go out there and say, well, we got 105 players now, let's go out here and do it. No, if you don't have the right 105, stay at 90 and then go get the 15 that you need when you need them. Let's not try to do this to make people happy and say, oh, we got our 105 now, let's close the books. No, we're not gonna always let you know our hand. There are teams. Look, let's use Texas for example.
Mm-hmm.
Texas has always out recruited Oklahoma, has always had a higher recruiting class, always. And they still lost almost 10 straight to Oklahoma. So it doesn't really matter about that. It matters about who fits your program better, who fits your scheme better, who fits your style better. So we got to wait and see what Arbuckle needs. If we get Goodwin, we got to see what he needs. special teams. We got to get what they need. So it's a 3-phase stage game. It ain't just because one on one side of the damn football field. And everybody keeps saying that. So that's all I wanted to say. That's all.
Okay, Tyler. The Norman campus has close to $1 billion in debt, including synthetic debt that needs to be serviced. We must pay principal and interest payments every year, which total nearly $70 million. And I told him, give me sources.
But that's not going to be paid all through Oklahoma, though.
No, that
It's just like right now, I got debt on my mortgage on my house and everything. It don't mean I'm broke.
That's right.
hey, that's just finance. That's finance, man.
President Gallagher.
All it is that whenever it becomes public notice and public record, you have to initiate and mention all your debt.
Yep.
Whenever you have a lucrative amount of money, you have to also mention your debt. And people think that your debt is your ceiling, and it's not.
Fact.
Yes, right here. Bingo.
Facts.
And we still
Bebo, sorry, you're not gonna run us softball. I'm sorry about that because we've on your ass for the past 4 years.
No, I studied economics and I know a little bit more about that.
See you later, Kim. Always good
Kim.
seeing you.
Hey, Kim Hurst, I appreciate that, man, for jumping in, showing the love and your comments and everything, man. Muchly appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Keep dreaming.
Now hold on. Now, Bevo, you just jumping all over places. Y'all had the best chance last year to beat Oklahoma.
Yep, and didn't.
And to be the number 1 seed, they gave y'all the easiest path to the damn championship. And we still curb stomped y'all's ass.
Mm-hmm.
So, hey, man, look, I love it. I love the talk and everything, man. Like I said,
yeah, I
this
do
is what
too.
it's all about, man. Like I said, Bevo, man, I love you, man. Like I said, because you make the show interesting.
Yeah. Texas preseason number 1. Hoopty big whoopty dingle.
You know why? Hold on. You know why they number 1?
What's that?
They have the most returning starters. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. The most returning starters. That's why you're number 1. So you got a lucrative surprise as your number 1.
Mm-hmm.
So when you start playing Florida, Tennessee, Arkansas, and all the hard teams, we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see.
Yeah. That hasn't Patty reloaded for the season anyway?
You know what I love about Patty? She knows how to piss Texas coach off. She gets him every time, man. She gets that dude and he hates her. He hates Patty with a passion.
Yeah, didn't Texas's softball coach also kind of cry during a press conference last year?
No, what made me mad about him, and like I said, being a coach, man, I always try to show grace, humility, and everything, man. When I lose or when I win, I would never flip off a referee or a fan base and everything because I'm upset.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah, he flipped off the fan base.
On live TV. On live TV. So come on, man. Hey, but we love to have these conversations, man. It keeps it entertaining. It keeps the podcast and everybody going, man. Because if we didn't
Steve Sherlock, we're not bragging about women's softball, but your butt buddy Bevo brought it up, so we're just commenting on it.
Oh yeah, man. We just having a good time, Steve. My bad, man. We'll jump back on to something better. We'll jump back on.
Yeah. Four daddies will do that to you.
Y'all crazy, man. Y'all are crazy.
This chat gonna drive me to drinking later, and it's Sunday.
No, man, I don't drink and everything. I'm good with that.
I'm
Mike
good.
coaching, man. Hey, appreciate it, Kim Hurst. Hey, it is what it is, man. Like we all should be able to talk and talk crazy and do things like that, man. But at the end of the day, man, as long as we all respectful, man. Hey, come in here, wipe your feet, man. Have a good time and everything, man. Let's
Yeah, have
Yeah,
a
debate.
good time
Let's
with it.
talk crazy.
yeah. But the simple fact is there's a lot of ish that can be spoken about, but documentation beat conversation. Just make sure you
Mhm.
finish the job when you get an opportunity.
Well,
So,
Matthew, I don't think they're grasping for a lifeline. They have a lifeline. It's just that no other program, man, has went through so much turmoil in one season.
whew,
And we keep trying to overlook that. Some is inflicted, self-inflicted. Some is. I'm not gonna sit here and try to decode it. Some
correct,
is self-inflicted, and we got to take ownership of that.
correct.
Uh, I think Josie making BV hire Seth the Trail put us
Yeah.
on a spiral downward.
Mm,
Um, I think now hiring Arbuckle and getting John Mateer in here, getting JJ, getting Lewis, getting some guys in here, man, that we need on the offensive line. I think that we're going to be better on offense next year. So I think that we can finally rest. Let's just get Goodwin in here. If we get Goodwin in here, I'm going to be good for the rest of the year
Me
and
too.
well, the rest of the summer, because I can look forward to that because I know a lot about Goodwin. Studying Clemson
yeah,
here from afar. Uh, they did have a down year for that program, but for a down year to be 10-2, I mean, excuse me, a down year being 10-3. I'm sorry,
ooh,
10-3 is a down year for them.
hey, coach.
Yes, sir.
On top of that, isn't it Dabo's philosophy to not utilize the portal?
Yes.
So Goodwin got that, was able to work with what they got without a portal.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Yowzer.
Hey, Bishop, hold on that. I'm gonna answer this with Matthew. Hey, Matthew, he says, I get it, coach. I dig your calm demeanor. I just think a lot of the problems have stemmed from BB not being a good head coach. Well, here's what it is. I wasn't always a good head coach. It took me a while. Now, did I go through a lot of stuff that he went through? No. Um, no one has went through what he went through. No one had their wife on fighting for her life, and then you still got to go out here and coach a football team, and the fan base is demanding excellence and demanding this and that, and then you still have to worry about getting the administration holding you hostage and forcing you to hire somebody that you don't even want, but then you are held accountable when shit goes sideways. So my calm demeanor is because I understand the overall aspect of this task. I don't just look at it and say,
Mhm.
"Oh, well, he went 6-7. I'm going to jump on a dead horse and kick him while he's down." I don't
That's
do
right.
that. I look at everything for what it is. Um,
Absolutely.
that's how I look at it. I look at it different. Like I said, when I watch a football game, I don't look at it for the oohs and ahs. I look and see who missed an assignment, who didn't go the right way. Did the right guard do his job? Did the left tackle do his job? Did the center call out the blitz? Did the quarterback make the right read? There are so many things a coach has to observe and go through. So when you look at him and see that his wife is on her deathbed trying to fight for her life, you got a school that's holding me hostage, you got coaches and everything that are can't do their job, and I got 6 receivers that are out. I have an offensive line that is depleted. That is so much for one damn season and for one man to try to fix. So that's why I say when you get the right people in place to do these things, then we can say, okay, now I'm going to hold your ass accountable because every tier is accounted for. That's how I look at it.
Facts.
So it's different.
Mhm.
Now,
Well,
I'm not saying that next year is a crucial year for him because it is. Let's
Mhm.
just be honest. As
yeah,
Yeah.
as a, as a fan base,
yeah,
uh, I hog dog. I said that earlier.
Yeah.
I said that
Yeah.
earlier. That has always been That has always been the person I wanted at Oklahoma since BB has gotten here. Because do you know how much chaos and craziness that BB and Will Muschamp can get on the field at one time?
That would be
That
wild.
that would be you got Thanos on one side, and then you got another Thanos on the other side, and they're causing havoc. So I've always been an advocate for Will Muschamp. Now here's the thing: Will Muschamp wants to come in there and run his own thing. I don't know if BB will let him.
Yeah.
Would there be a reason to change it up with what you got?
I don't know.
That's an iffy question, because what you do is you got these young men that is totally bought in and understanding the defense, and now you're telling them to change a system. You get them to go on back to thinking and trying to saturate, and absorb the new defense. Sometimes you got to look at everything all the way around.
Hey, William, it's been shown, it's been said all over everywhere. Joe C was the one that didn't want to do a complete hire for an OC. He wanted Seth to take the job and everything because it would be easier for the board of regions and everything to approve the hire instead of going out and spending money to bring people in, fly people in, do all this observation. They just thought they would rather hire Seth Luttrell.
Gotcha.
BV did not want Seth Luttrell as OC.
No, he didn't.
Facts.
So that's proven. I mean, I think that you can find it on the OU Insider. You can find it in other kind of places. You can find that to where they said the same thing. He did not want Seth to be the OC. I don't think Muschamp does not hate OU. Muschamp is going to go where the next place gives him a chance to be a defensive coordinator, and he can do what he wants to do. Anybody that says I won't go here because I hate that school, you won't coach again. Then
what's that old adjective, coach? Money talks, BS walks.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, if OU offered Muschamp right now what he was wanting,
he's jumping on the pool. Well,
he'd be here
to do it. He's going to do it because he's an analyst right now at Georgia.
Yeah, he's an analyst at Georgia.
He's an analyst. He ain't even. I mean, analysts can call plays and everything, but the reason why he's there because his son is there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, getting that chance to coach with his son.
I like how all these people in the chat are saying like, oh, you want to talk about money? We got money,
guys. They're not going to spend money on just anybody, man.
They're not going to.
They're trying to find the right fit. They're trying to find the right fit. I mean, well, hey, let them keep thinking that. That's fine. That's fine. Hey, let them keep.
They know they're getting under my skin.
Look. We can sit here and say all we want to say about whatever, but you know who has the most money that ain't nobody talking about?
Who's that, Coach?
SMU.
Yeah.
Facts.
SMU got more money than anybody. Anybody. Texas Tech, Texas A&M, SMU got more money than all of them.
Yep.
So it I don't know. I'm just saying, man. Like I said, it can't be just about money, guys. And like I said, I know Texas don't got the most. I'm sorry.
No,
they don't. I'm telling you, SMU is on a whole different continent when it comes to.
I got an
Thank you, Dalton. Thank you. Y'all better talk to him. That Pony Express got.
Hey, A&M let go of coach for over $70 million. Gone.
Look.
You can't do that unless you're in the bankroll.
It's close between Texas A&M, but SMU. They were talking about it last week on some podcast, some Texas podcast that I just happened to be glancing over, and they were saying it's SMU, Texas A&M, then it's somebody else. But SMU has the most money.
Oh, absolutely. We know that. They were playing the game before the game was even
They've
able.
always, they've always
That's why they
been-
got the death penalty.
They've always played the money.
Why do you think Eric Dickerson went to SMU? They gave his grandmama a brand new Cadillac or something.
Yeah,
Sheesh.
but SMU.
But what about Oregon with all that Nike money?
They can't touch. They can't. Hey, look. Here's Nike. Nike is shoe money, clothing money. SMU is oil money. Two different things. All
I think
money.
Vivo Bodyguard is arguing with you.
Who? Okay, hold on. Where's he at?
SMU ain't got money like that anymore.
Okay. Hey, look, you don't just lose money because your team suck. SMU is gonna always have money. I'm just telling you, man. Look, I don't have a dog in the fight. I could care less.
I don't either.
I don't like SMU. I damn sure don't like Texas. I don't like Texas A&M. I don't like Texas Tech. I don't like Texas Christian. I don't like Texas. I don't like anything Texas except brisket. Except Texas brisket. I love Texas brisket. I love Texas brisket. Now I can't go that far. But anything that got Texas in it, I don't like it. SMU has deep pockets. I'm just telling you guys, man. And I'm not trying to sit here and say I know everything. I'm just saying that's what's been reported over the last few years.
Yeah.
So, hey, y'all can still argue with me. It don't matter to me. I mean,
here's what the legend's going to be listening to today.
what's
The
that?
Stones. The Stones. I got my shirt on. The Rolling Stones. I got a collection.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Okay.
that's going to be on the Legends playlist today. The Rolling Stones.
Look, man, look, this is what I tell people and everything, man. When it comes to SMU, you wouldn't even think that they got money, but they got money. They got money. They got that kind of money, man, that you dig in your one pocket and you find it, and then you dig in your other pocket and you find it, and then you dig in your back pocket. You find it. They got that kind of money. As it says now, Oregon is number one, Texas A&M is number. Look, I'm not talking about NIL money. I'm talking about money in general. I think that's where everybody getting confused. Is that Kimberly K? I'm not talking about NIL money. See, that's where we get lost at. I'm talking about overall money. Like there's Walmart, and then there's all the other people and everything, or there's like Nike, and then there's like Converse and all that. I'm talking about SMU has that dollar. Okay. All right.
Clinton first says, why don't y'all talk about the real problem in Oklahoma? Well, what is it?
People wanting to still live off of alumni coming back to coach. That's the real problem. Bob Stoops is not coming back through that door no more.
I think, as much as I was a Bob Stoops fan back in the day, I would. He needs to go away from the program. He don't even need an office there. Barry Switzer don't have one there, so Bob Stoops don't need one.
Yeah. Chuck, we're just looking at the Clemson Insider, and all it is saying everything, man, is that Dabo is getting ready to fire their defensive coordinator, which is Wes Goodwin, the same guy that BV tried to get to go with him to Oklahoma. And they're getting ready to fire him in the next few days. So if that happens, all signs are pointing to him going to reunite with Chavis, Bates, and BV to be the defensive coordinator at Oklahoma. So you will reunite the four horsemen, and hopefully that will ease everybody off this Zack Alley leaving to go to West Virginia. So, Bishop, was that a bad move for him, or do you think it was a good move for him?
Understand whatever him and his family thought was best for them, they needed to go ahead and do. But I just don't. I guess I didn't see where that would be a good thing, except for he's real good friends with Rich Rodriguez, so it might have been a solid, and also he might have got paid for that solid. So it might be something that in his eyes he'll actually find out if he's good enough to stand on his own on 2 feet too, as being the actual DC by himself.
Well, this is what I was saying. It's job security is the only reason why I would think he would leave. And this is, and like I said earlier, this to Sunu legend, don't hold my feet to the fire. This is just my opinion. I don't want to hear shit about what coach said this and coach said that. It's just my opinion. Now, I think the reason why Zack Alley left was because BV said, hey, there might be a chance that we might bring in Wes Goodwin to help on the defensive side. And maybe, and just maybe, in my opinion, I don't want to hear nobody going. Well, Coach Rick said, no, I didn't say that. My opinion, these guys are all tight. They're all former alumni from Clemson. Zack Alley, Goodwin, Chavis. They're all still tight. So BV wanted Goodwin to come with him when he left, but the only reason why Goodwin didn't come because Dabo made him a defensive coordinator, and he stayed. Okay. Now that Dabo wants to go in a different direction on the defensive side, he's going. They're saying sometime soon that they're going to fire Goodwin.
Okay.
So if they fire Goodwin, who to be Oklahoma's defensive coordinator? Then the same guy that ran BV's defense for the last 3 years at Clemson. Some say, go ahead.
My question would be though, would BV give Goodwin the keys and not overshadow anything? Because I think that's part of the reason why Zack Alley left, because he wanted to coach his own defense, and Brent was, for lack of better term, let me repeat that, for lack of better term, that he might have micromanaged Zack a little bit.
Well, here's the thing: if everything's going to fall in your lap anyway, I'm going to hire who I want to hire. If it's going to fall in my lap anyway, I'm going to hire who I want to hire. That way, when it goes to a shit show, I can sit there and say, you know what? I did that. Okay, Kimberly K. Coach Ricks. It could also be that Zack Alley was offered the head coaching and waiting in his contract. He took less money for it to be the DC with plans for HC. That I've heard that, but for some reason that has never come to fruition, and that has never worked out great for anybody.
No.
Look at Will Muschamp. He's supposed to be waiting when he was there with Mac Brown. And what happened? Mac Brown stayed around longer, and then Will Muschamp left. Look what happened to Utah's coach, OC. He's supposed to be in waiting, and then they fired him, and he went somewhere else. So it was Joe C's decision to hire those people, guys. It's easier for the administration to get this approved and get everything done. The school don't lose no money because everybody is already on staff from within, so you ain't got to spend no more money. I think that is a terrible. Joe
Steve, you don't have to believe it. That Steve Sherlock is saying he don't believe it at all. It's true. It's been on every message board, everything. Joe C made BV hire Seth.
He hired him from within because they did not want to do a complete search for an OC. Yes, guys, it's out there. You might can find it on the OU Insider because they were talking about it a few months ago. So the only person that he did hire because he had no choice was Ted Roof because he couldn't get Goodwin. And he wanted somebody that at least knew his defense. So that's why. So
yeah, we think it's idiotic, Steve. I mean, we're not saying that we're. Yeah, I agree, Purple Orchid. BV probably should have walked out.
Well,
but why would you want to walk out when you've already got all your recruits and everything, and then you'd really be screwed up, and you would be set back for 3 to 4, maybe 5 years. So,
I think that's what it is. Ooh, Bob, I think you hit it right on the head.
Thank you, Bob.
Mm-hmm.
That Lincoln fire or that Lincoln leaving really, really burned Josie the wrong way because they gave him the job.
Mm-hmm.
They gave him the job. They gave him the job. That's who Bob said he wanted to be his successor and everything to take over the job. And the reason why Bob retired early was because Lincoln was getting talks about going somewhere else. Yeah, that's why Bob Stoops retired early. So,
Mike, hey, I will die on this hill, and nobody will ever convince me that Josie's shelf life is expiring. For the past few years, I've been questioning.
I think that's unfair because I think he has proven to be a head coach because he never said the reason why we went 6 or 7 the first time was because of Lincoln. Took everybody. He didn't say that. He don't ever say he always take the blame. That's what
he said. He had to tear it down to the studs. That's all he had.
Okay, Devo, what? I want facts. What illegal nonsense was Coach Stoops doing? You said he retired because he was doing some illegal nonsense. Provide the legend facts.
He told everybody the reason why he was retiring because he didn't want to lose Lincoln. Lincoln was a great offensive coordinator, and he was ready to step away because his father passed away in the 60s, and Bob just wanted to spend more time with family. Come on, guys. Yep. This has been out there for I don't know how many years now. I don't know why y'all got us wait till now to try to make this something that make it stick. I mean, we're jumping all over the place to try to prove a point that what is the point we're trying to prove by saying all this anyway? I mean, let's just get it out there. What's the point we're trying to prove?
Trolling.
Yeah, trolling. That's all they're doing. Trolls.
I mean, I don't do trolling and everything. I really don't.
I mean, no facts has been presented to me for OU being so many $1 billion in debt. No facts has been presented to me that Bob Stoops did illegal stuff. So until then, you're just an effing troll.
Yeah, man, they getting to you, Legend. They getting to you.
Hey,
they getting to you.
That gumbo is straight spicy.
Hey, they'll throw a grenade out there, man, and Legend will jump on it.
But them's the same types of guys that if you see in the bar, they'll run scared, tuck tail between their legs.
It is what it is, man. Like I said, I don't let people get me to the point where
Woo saw it. Hey, everybody's just needing to. We've been missing a sport, and we just want to talk our ish. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
We're good, y'all. We're good. That's what make a great gumbo. Everybody,
wait a minute. He said, who retires? What did he say? Who retired through the season? He didn't retire before the season started. He retired like a month or two after the bowl game. if my memory served me correctly.
Yeah, it was right after the bowl game.
Who retires a month before the season? He didn't retire a month before the season. What are you talking about?
That was what was it? Right
Crazy.
after
Come on. Now, Bevo, or you just trying to just say shit to be saying shit now? Do I gotta put you in timeout too now?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to.
Your gumbo was spiked, Bevo.
I mean, it don't bother me none and everything, man.
That's crazy. Everybody knows that it's about a month and 2 weeks when he did that. So it's all
Yeah,
good.
Kyle.
It's all
Yes,
great.
Kyle. Like I said, they do it sometime, man. Like I said, it don't bother me none because I have the magic power to boot their ass and ban their ass, and I don't want to do that. I love how we all just talk crazy, but let's make it respectful and not start
exactly.
posting.
Yeah, come in here with facts.
But
Bevo, it was okay. This is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. I don't have enough of this shit. That's on you. That's on you, Sooner Legend. I can't do nothing. I'm just going. I can't do nothing. So I can't boot his ass out. I can't do nothing. That's on. Oh, hold on. Nope. That's on you.
I got it.
I can't just, like I said, I don't care about the color, but we can go back. We can go back and look and find out what 13 years ago what day Bob Stoops retired, which makes no damn sense. Why we going back 13 years to see why he was tired? And hold on. Just right quick.
I shot the sheriff,
but I did not shoot the deputy.
Oh,
I was thinking of going to a bar today. I'll hit up Norman. We don't run.
hey, Sooners never flinch. Hey, oh man. And if you're gonna talk your ish, you better run up the likes. I better not see no low likes.
Yeah, if y'all's going to talk your ish and talk your smack, hit the like button for both channels. Hell, give us a dislike.
Wow.
All right. He retired in June. So he retired. He was close. He was at a month. So I'm not gonna wring his neck and everything. He was a month off. And just so I'm not gonna hold his feet to the fire. So I can be a big man and say, you know what? I was wrong. I thought it was somewhere near after the bowl game that they had against Auburn, because that was his last game when he retired in 2017 and everything. So that's on me and everything.
Well,
So
Steve, I will tell you, I like OU going for the two-point conversion in that Navy game. I did not like the play that was called, and you can thank that idiot that was setting up in the press box calling that play.
Well, this is what I knew. Yes, William, this is what I was saying and everything. Everybody knew that he was going to leave. He just didn't make it official until then. But, I mean, I'm still going to say he said June and everything. He said a month before. So I'm still going to give him credit and everything,
It's all good. Hey.
I'm not worried about it. Anyway, I'm about to get off here, man. Like I said, I came on here.
Okay.
Somebody said, Coach, what might be coming? Well, we might be getting Wes Goodwin. So if we get Wes Goodwin, I don't feel bad about losing Zack Alley. it's going to be something exciting to see if we get Wes Goodwin, get the four horsemen back together again. That's going to be nasty. That's going to be scary.
Yeah, very.
Is it an actual date when the firing's supposed to?
It says after the holidays and everything. So that's why I say that's check back here next Sunday.
Yeah.
And hold on. Steve says take the PAT and go to OT. What do you think, Coach? Man, look.
No.
I love the ballsy.
No.
I love the ballsy call.
Yeah.
But it was a bad call though.
We didn't have the offensive play calling to take it and win it into overtime.
Here's the thing. While you doing that, you're showing your team that you have no faith in them to stop them going into overtime. That's why you do that. But you do that when you are a highly undermatched underdog.
Agree. I agree there.
Because you don't have anything to lose.
Yeah.
So you try to win the ball game. But here's the thing. I said it on my other podcast a few days ago. I do not like Sawchuck running the ball.
Me either.
Tiptoeing in the holes and then trying to hit it. You hit the holes going full speed. And so when you break it, you're already at full throttle to where you ain't got to start up. So I don't know, man. It's just my little thing that I have, my little critique that I have. I would have put Hawkins in have X-Rod in with a 12 personnel and do a I formation and just run behind that, or do the fake and do a play action with the tight end on the backside.
Yeah,
that's how you do that. Because if you do the tight end on the backside of the corner, that cornerback has to go with him, and then that leaves you one-on-one with a linebacker. And I believe you're quicker with a linebacker. But guys, I'm gonna be honest. This whole season was a trash ass offense.
it was. It was.
We all sat here every halftime happy and about the way the game was going, and then after the ball game, we're pissed off because the game went sideways. How many times is it going to take for OU to realize that you put your foot on somebody's neck and you keep it there?
Yeah.
I'm like Steve Spurrier. It's not my job to stop scoring points. It's your job to stop me.
And that's where we got to get to. And hopefully we hire the right individual in Arbuckle that now that's in place. Now, no excuses for the defense. Now the defense need to hold the line.
Well, hey, that right there was Kevin Johns calling that game. Kevin Johns called the Alabama game.
Yep.
Yeah, we know.
And Steve, I agree. Now, me and Steve Sherlock are finally on it. Why didn't OU play X-Rob in the second half? You take the man's red shirt from him to use him very, very sparingly. That make
guys. They said before the ball game, they were not going to run him that much. They're going to save him for next year. I'm just telling you what they were saying. They were not going to use him that much. That's why you had. But here's another thing. I think it should be Tatum, Robertson, and
Blaylock.
No, I still like brain fart. Oh God, he got
Giovanni
Barnes. I still like Barnes, man. Barnes ran hard all this year, man. He ran hard all this year. I just hate when guys get misused the wrong damn way, and it's terrible, man. Because now going forward, guys, get ready. Arbuckle is going to bring in a whole new dimension of play calling that's going to make you guys happy. You finally got your wish. You got somebody that's going to call plays, and you guys saw it. You guys saw it in Washington State. What he's going to do? He's going to do some things, man, to make everybody exciting. We just got to make sure the defense is on point. Let's go get Goodwin, pay him what he wants to get paid. Get his ass in here. Get the players that might come with him or whatever, and let's keep it rolling.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so
Yeah.
yes, Sooner Cowboy, they misused everybody on offense.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
if I can say something, Coach.
Yes.
The truth of the matter is, there was no trust. There was no built-up trust
Yeah.
and confidence in what was being done in 2024.
And no cohesion.
And
Hey,
no
look at this.
cohesion.
Hold on. Look at this. The #1 college football reaction. Listen, look at what they're saying. Could Clemson DC Wes Goodwin be OU's next DC following Zack Alley's departure to West Virginia? Look who's on the bandwagon.
Who's that?
The #1 college football, RJ.
Oh,
Hold on, listen.
An opening at defensive coordinator. We got to talk about why I think Wes Goodwin probably fits here and why Oklahoma fans could be excited about that.
Well, I love doing that. I love doing that. Nathan, go check it out. It's looking like everything is coming to fruition. Everything is lining up. The stars are lining up. Everything's lined. The red carpet is being rolled out. I give it before next week. We're gonna have Wes Goodwin here.
yeah.
Because when RJ starts to report it, that means it's growing legs.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
So we'll see. We'll see.
We'll see.
Hey, if we get Wes Goodwin, everybody, like T.O. said, get your popcorn ready. Because you're gonna have what you've been wishing for. You're gonna have the offense you want and the defense you want.
Hey, Coach, can I give a shout out?
Yes.
Since we've been on for 2.5 hours,
Mm-hmm.
I'm dang near at 700 subs now.
There you go. There you go.
I guess they like seeing the legend go off.
Hey man, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. Hey man, look, sometimes, man, going off, man, you gotta go off sometimes and everything. Sometimes you gotta do it. So it is what it is. I'm almost at 200, so I'm happy about that. So I'm working my way there.
Oh, and Tyler, I'm going to say something about our Longhorn Tyler in here. He can tell you on another podcast when we made a friendly wager in the chat that said either Boomer Sooner or Hook 'em Horns. I gave Tyler a Hook 'em.
Really?
Yeah, I did a live video about that.
Hey, I gotta change that, guys. My bad. As of right now, I'm at 205 subscribers.
Congratulations, Coach.
So I broke the 200.
Yes, sir.
205 in 5 months. I'm happy as hell. 205 in 5 months.
Do you promote your do you share yours on Facebook and all the social media platforms?
I share
I do mine.
The only one that I don't share mine on, which I gotta start doing, I gotta start sharing mine on X and Instagram. And those, I got platforms there too and everything, man. But I'm just so busy. I love to do it on YouTube. So, but if this does happen, guys, if we do get Wes Goodwin, there you go. There you go, Jesse. Wes Goodwin completes the infinity gauntlet on defense. That's what I'm talking about. So look, everybody's sad about Zack Alley leaving, but I think God moved things the way it's supposed to because he knew that Wes was coming. He's coming.
Hog Dog, I will tell you why I don't do a call-in show, because I'm from Oklahoma out in the sticks and I haven't learned that yet.
I think that's here sooner or later. I'm gonna start doing something like that. But like I said, I gotta get our shirts here first. Kimberly K, yours should be here sometime soon. Hey, I appreciate it, Jesse, man. Hey, look, we try to keep it honest, try to keep it entertaining, but try to be honest, man. Try to be on point about our things and everything. I'm no journalist. I did take it in college, but I'm no journalist. I don't speak proper like I'm supposed to. But I just try to keep it with a little bit of country twang, a little bit of honesty, a little bit of sports, a little bit of coaching, and just have fun, man. That's all I want to do. So I appreciate you guys getting me to 205. I really appreciate it. CW said only 50 likes. Come on, people. Come on, man. Let's keep it
There you
pushing.
go, C-Dub. There you go, C-Dub.
Keep
He
it.
know what I do. Run it up, you guys. Come on now. You can't say this gumbo here is not spicy fire. Y'all know you got. Look, y'all got to get your ish off. Come on now.
Hey, man.
Run it
Look,
up.
we're gonna always do this, man. So what I'm gonna make is this. I'm gonna do this. If you guys want to, how about we? Oh, where did Mike go?
Remember he had to go put some more dimes in.
You stupid. That sounded so good, but you saying it right now, man. I was just gonna say we're gonna try to make this a Sunday thing. I want to try to create something like Sunday service or Sunday something between me, you, and Legend, man. Like I said, and just keep it genuine because we always do great when we come on here, man. And like I said, I appreciate everyone coming on here, man, voicing their opinions. And if even if we do sit here and say some things and block you or put you on timeout, it's number love.
Facts.
Nothing but love.
Facts. Hey,
So I'm gonna say this and everything, man. Bishop, man, I appreciate you coming on, man. But like I said, I'm about to get up out of here.
for
I
sure.
gotta get ready to go get dinner on the stove. It's my turn to cook.
Ain't nothing wrong with
Hold on,
that.
somebody said trolling coach. I'm no OU fan, so this be only OU show I'll watch. I like trolling coach. He a good sport
Hey,
and trolling
thank you for
Texas
being
guys in
honest.
chat. Hey man,
Thank
look. Hey Hog Dog, man. I appreciate it, man. Like I said, I can sit here and say what I want to say. I don't like Arkansas either, but my cousin went to Arkansas, Anthony Eubanks, so I liked him when he went there. I didn't like Texas for a while, but my cousin went there, Priest Holmes went to Texas, so I gotta like Texas for that reason. Other than that, I don't like Texas or Arkansas, to be honest. But if family goes there, I'll support. But other than that, hey man, it is what it is. It
you.
is what it
Absolutely.
is. But I thought Legend would come back in here, man. But if not, man, we're gonna get up out of here, man.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Oh,
Hey,
dinner at
we appreciate
2:30.
you, but do us a favor, do us a solid. Now you really did get to talk your ish, and there's not many shows that you can do that. So really, run the like up for real. No ifs.
Yeah, man, do that, man. We appreciate it.
Yeah, we appreciate you all.
Hold on. What? Hold on. Get the Texas shirt on if we win the Natty. Okay, I'll tell you what, Steve.
Ooh.
Hold on. Steve, are you a subscriber? Give me a thumbs up if you are. Are you a subscriber, Steve? Let me hold on. Let me wait for it. Are you
Yeah,
a
come on,
subscriber, Steve?
come on.
Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? I will be. Okay. If you subscribe,
Okay,
if y'all win, I'll wear a Texas shirt. I'll do a podcast and I'll wear a Texas shirt. Y'all heard it here.
you heard it here.
I'm not gonna run from it. If Texas wins the national championship, I'll come on here. And I'll wear. Hey, Sooner Legend, you gotta hear this now.
Oh, I've been listening. I was on my phone. I'll even do one better for Steve. Is this Steve? Okay, Steve. If you go to my channel, you like and subscribe and become a member. You have to become a member at $2.99. If Texas wins the Natty, I will wear a Texas Longhorn shirt.
Hey, Bishop, are you on that, Bishop?
Hey, if I can find one, I'm in. If that's what we're doing. Hey, but
Okay.
hey, Steve, you better make sure you handle your business.
Hey, Jesse, we always gonna do. Hey, man, I'm always gonna honor any bet.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm a man of my word and everything. That's
I'm a
one thing
man
I
of my
will
word
be.
too.
I will be a man of my word. So if Texas wins, I'll wear a Texas shirt and I'll wear it the whole time I do my podcast.
Yep, I will do the same. As a
And
matter
I
of
wear
fact,
a Texas hat.
Yeah. Hold on.
yeah,
Coach, if they don't, Steve wears an
Oh
OU shirt.
yeah. Now,
yes.
and he comes, yes, sir.
Hey, Steve, is that a bet? Is that a bet, Steve?
Is that a bet, Steve? I mean,
Oh,
this is
now,
friendly.
now he said, "Shut up, Durbin." Ella.
Well, here's my challenge. Here's my bet to Steve. Steve, if you win the Natty this year, I will wear a Texas Longhorn shirt. If you lose the Natty, you have to go to my channel and become a member for 1 year.
Damn. That's a lot.
It's going to cost me probably $30 for a Longhorn shirt and $2.99 a month. I tell you what, I'll even do it better. I will even drop the cost down to $1.99 on my for Steve.
Oh,
hold on.
I will.
People said we don't keep OU shirts in our house, in our homes. I don't keep Texas shirts in my home. Matter of fact, I don't have anything orange in my home. Nothing.
Hey, documentation beat conversation. You don't put it out there. What's the word?
Hey, he said Steve's backpedaling now.
Yeah,
he moonwalking.
He's going to stick with you, Coach. And I did. You know.
He said he'll provide the shirts. So we got us a bet. So if Texas wins, we will wear the Texas shirt. If y'all don't win, you'll wear the OU shirt. Is that what I'm hearing? Is that what I'm hearing? We still in it. OU ain't. That's no bet. Texas.
What?
Okay, so there's no bet now?
Oh, wait a minute. Don't you believe in your team?
Don't you believe in your team?
Come on, bro. We don't even have a dog in the fight, but we're willing to,
But Steve wears a small. No, he don't wear a small. He wears a medium. A small and a medium.
It's medium.
Hey, I tell you what. See, damn it, you stole my thunder. I was gonna wear it, but I was gonna wear it upside down.
I just gonna say, the hat.
Oh, man.
It ain't my fault.
I guess there's no bet. I guess
Okay.
there's no bet and everything. We don't have a dog in the fight. LOL. Exactly. Hey, Steve, it's all love, man. Like I said, we'll try to revisit this question again when you come back on next time. And if y'all beat Arizona State, you're moving one game closer. We'll come back and revisit this bet again. All right. But hey, guys, man, thank you guys, man, for jumping in, man. I appreciate it, man.
Awesome.
Hold on, appear on your. He says right here, Sooner Legend podcast. Maybe you should have him appear on your channel wearing the OU shirt if Texas does not win.
Yeah, I'd be willing to go that. I would send him a link.
Hey, are you down for that? Hey,
are you down for that?
Are you down for that?
Nathan, yes, he did. He signed with Oklahoma. Yes, he did. I kept an upside down Longhorn sticker in my toilet.
Steve, would you be willing to do that? If Texas wins, I'll wear a Longhorn shirt. But if y'all lose, I will send you a link and you can appear on my show. I will be cordial. I will not talk smack. Well, we'll have a good time.
Well, y'all crazy, man. Y'all crazy. I'm just gonna, if I do it, I'm just gonna have him. I'm just gonna put his the Longhorn signal on my podcast show. and everything if we do bet here later and everything. But hey, I got to get off, man. Like I
Yeah,
said,
I got to go.
thank you guys, man, for jumping on, man. Thank you guys, man, for jumping in. And we've been on for 2 hours and 43 minutes, man. Nothing but fun.
Oh
Hopefully
yeah.
you guys are leaving a little bit better in a better mood than what you are
Oh,
right
I am.
now. But
Absolutely.
it's starting to turn in the right direction. Everybody's starting to report the same thing. Goodwin might be coming to Oklahoma. But you heard it here first and everything from Sooner Legend, from Bishop, and from Coach. If it don't happen, hey, it don't happen. But all points are pointing that Dabo is going to fire their DC. So why not get him?
Yeah.
Why not get him?
The bottom line is, hey, got to play chess from now on. The gloves are off. Got to handle business. So
Yeah. Well, we'll see. Hey, Stone Legend, where can everybody find you at, buddy?
You can either find me at the X app at Rookie Cowboy 1969, which used to be Twitter, or you can also find me at Facebook at Mike Wilkerson on Facebook. You'll see my Sooner Legend podcast stuff on there, or you can catch me right now on YouTube at Sooner Legends Podcast. We're at 692 subscribers. And if you would like to become a member, I'm fixing to change the price anyway. Even though Steve didn't, I'm going to go down to $1.99 for the lowest bid.
All right, man.
I'm changing that.
You changing it?
Yeah.
All right, man.
Yeah,
But, hey,
I'm
man,
going to see. I'm going to see if that helps with the issue Bishop is having.
Hey,
I'm not
in a matter of
No.
4 minutes.
It's when it's like you told me when you try to gift a membership, it's at the
Yeah,
$4.99.
no, it's the gifting side. It's $4.99.
Yeah,
if you-
I'm going to see if lowering the costs down because
Bevo, they play December the 29th, 2025 at 8 o'clock. It's next year.
even though we've been saying we don't have a dog in the hunt, we're trying to get you Texas fans, since y'all's confident Texas is going to win the Natty, we're trying to get y'all to put up or shut up. And so far, all y'all done is reneged on your bets. So
Hey, man, I love you guys, man. Like I said, in a matter of 5 minutes, man, I just got 5 more subscribers, so now I'm at 210.
There you go. Hey,
Appreciate.
appreciate.
Hey, always. Hey, Bevo, I'm not gonna do horns down, man. I'm gonna give you a miniature. I'm not gonna go all the way up. I'm gonna come right here halfway. So when y'all win, I'll keep going that way up and everything. But until y'all win, you'll be down here. Hey, much love, big dog, man. I'll see you guys
much
later,
love,
man.
Bishop.
Much
Much
love,
love,
y'all.
man.
Big salute.
All
Big
right, man.
salute.
Well, yeah, y'all have a good one.
Money, homie, making good. My money need a loan. I'm just getting money. I'm just getting money. Homie, making good. My money need a loan. I'm just getting money. I'm just getting money.